It's why you can come in here with chicken funding on your wheelchair and then I put them right there. That's how it works. You still get that sorted. You should get that sorted.
Is that a map sword or just a bomb or something?
No, it's a kind of. I had a map on it, so I don't know what I
a map.
Then again, I could copy that. It's a druid sword, it only works if it's magical property, whatever they use. But I had to edge all the time, it's all for that place, I know. Doesn't say yeah,
no, it was just a map of that particular I'm just trying to think of my.
So, is anybody proficient in the cemetery? You got 4 glasses.
That you haven't sold yet.
Nah, I can't get him sell them if he wants them. And I won't worry about them.
Treasurer and.
See, after you said on the messenger group the story about the guy that kind of lost it, I was like,
yeah.
If you've got character sheets online, somebody just needs to keep a Google Doc.
Yeah.
So somebody records it and then just uploads it, and it's like the treasury isn't there.
Yeah, but that, I mean, we are
so
talking.
Any bit of paper
quite a number of years ago.
I know, but it's like. I did like the way you said the guy got it his character story. It's like the guy who's a known fraudster. Basically, con man, scammer, and he's like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, well, that we didn't know until obviously he disappeared that it was in it, and then you're like, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, you don't announce it. I'm going to steal from you now.
Pretty much. But the thing is, nobody would know about it until obviously it was revealed, and it wasn't revealed until it wasn't even there anymore. So, just going to get you all to introduce yourselves again and in character. I know Josh wasn't a big fan of doing it, but you want to start?
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
I love him. His her and her sister were basically saving the village, and her sister drowned, all were swept away in the flood. A body was never found, and there was whispers among the Fey wildlife that she might have survived. And she rescued a wolf from the riverbank as well. His name's Yadro. He lost a leg, so I've made him fashioned him a new leg out of an old staff, basically. And I became a druid, moved away and joined the Emerald Emperor. Then I'm searching for my sister now.
Alright. Well.
Got my backing, so I'm going to have to try and use them. Basically, brought up in a mages college by Dragon Ball clan for years. Basically used magic as sorcerer. After years, the head sorcerer took me on a quest into a temple to basically pick up a book that he could not touch. Went back to the Mages College that night. The head, I can't remember all the names of it, I can't Google up to remember the names of everybody. sleeping that night, I heard screaming. Got up, he kind of started going mental. He basically started attacking everybody and killing everybody in the college. Because he couldn't open this book, so I basically grabbed the book and
Dragonborn as well.
everybody in the college was a Dragonborn.
It's a Dragonborn college.
But as we were brought up there, so we were out a lot, so I don't know exactly.
You're lost.
Pretty much.
What's going on? Don't know what's going on. Cool. Mark Rory.
Right, you go. I am Delandro Hornabed. I was born in the town of Nith to my human mother Helene and my moon elf father Wiki. My mother was a farmer and my father was a spider silk merchant. He joined a merchant ship and rarely comes to port. My mother died giving birth to me, so I was raised by my father's brother Shamu, don't know why I said Shamu there.
Shamu.
I have a sister who was raised by other family and who often, and I was basically just left to my devices growing up. When I was young, my uncle sometimes left me to carry his associates down the Thieves Guild. He's a bit of a fence when he needs to be. And I spent my youth stealing and replacing items for fun and practice. But I had to leave my homeland due to my notoriety, and I was getting many guards in my time.
As you do when you're a thief. Men.
I'm Jiraiya, I'm a human, ex-veteran soldier, I'm a field bodyguard. His unit was a specialised bodyguard unit protecting generals, captains and magic users, loads of magic users. And I picked up a couple of basic magic knowledge and use on the sorcerer when it was like up top, when it was quiet during the boring times. And someone managed to get into our camp. A magic user of sort managed to dominate me, and with whoever else, I pretty much like had to then kill all my friends in the unit and the female sorcerer that was supposed to be protecting.
As you do.
Yeah, exactly. And so basically, I'm wanted, I'm on the run, and I'm just kind of got a new identity.
So is this your real identity or is this a made up one?
Well, he wears a mask and he says, if anyone asks, he just says, oh, I've got like war wounds and stuff like that. So he uses that. He does have a couple of scars on his face and stuff like that, but it's mainly for like
hiding them.
yeah, basically.
Hiding. Cool.
He's, yeah.
Can I just ask, how much did it cost you to get updated? Because it costs me a bomb at the weekend.
And you were going to come out with something.
No, got it.
Yeah.
I'm playing Eric Casshand. He grew up on the streets of Waterdeep to parents who ran a dingy ass tavern. Found out through the shady people that come through there about the pit fights they have in Waterdeep, and he said, I'm going to do that. And so he's got this kind of stage persona when he goes into his rage of this orc rager called Cool, and that's his kayfabe guy.
Is he basically a wrestling star?
I mean, he's kind of that, but he kills people. Anyway, that's his
There's
idea.
always somebody, I can tell you, there's always somebody who brings the wrestler to
I'm not a
their
wrestler, I'm
character.
not a big one anyway. And now he's looking for glory in the pits.
Cool.
So I'm Dane Tricorn. I'm out in Dwarf. I grew up in the mountains of far north, kind of over towards Icewind Dale. So from a small clan, and what our clan kind of specialised in, we would be kind of rotated through some of the smaller outposts. So grew up learning how to fight, basically going up against orcs who were kind of taking over. Just when he started kind of leaving his teenage years, went down to the clan kind of relocated south to Ronkelgrim, spent time training in the militia, and it was kind of identified as like, okay, he's got kind of the natural physique to swing a hammer and crack skulls. Progressed through that and eventually kind of served a certain amount of time, served a standard contract in the city's militia, and since then it's been kind of going, well, I'll see if I can get a few coin kind of earning. For a dwarf, not average height for a dwarf, not kind of the same square, actually kind of very lean, so like, for want of a better term, basically like pikey, so like really kind of quite thin and sinewy, but yeah, I've got +4 strength and +4 con, so ready for this guy. Actually a very, very short beard, so kind of like just kind of down that way, and the hair is basically shaved right in, apart from kind of like a small kind of top knot, and it's kind of runic symbols around the side of the head, and slightly kind of mental eyes. What's it?
Mental eyes, I like that one.
I think probably the best exception. Who watched Star Trek Next Gen? You know the Klingon guy Gowron? That kind of.
Gowron.
That kind of like smaller than the average person, but just like, ha, let's go get pissed. That kind of mentality.
I'm picturing the. Do you ever see is it Dragon Age 2? The dwarf, he's got a huge shape.
The only problem with big long beard is somebody can grab it and fight.
That's
So it's kind of.
So I'll come to why we're here. Right, so background. Rumours of a map leading to a massive treasure are running rampant in the streets of Waterdeep. Everyone seems to be gossiping about the map and what glorious treasures it might lead to. Among the many adventurers in Waterdeep, such wealth is coveted, dream leading several groups of them to search the city for the fabled map. However, the Drow group, mercenary group, Brig and Darth, want to find it first. To thin the competition, Brig and Darth created several false treasure maps, each unique, planting them in places where adventurers will no doubt find them. Rather than waste the opportunity, all of these false maps ultimately lead to one of their rivals, the Masked Lord Arton Morlun, aka the Baron of Blood. No matter if Arthur or the adventurers are killed, Brig and Darth win. Okay, so that's a little bit of background. Right. So, all you guys have appeared in the Green's Rest, which is a well kept inn in Waterdeep. Some of you know each other very well, some of you don't know each other at all, but you all have the innkeeper, Durek Green, in common, or his husband, Zilfin. So, you arrive at the inn, and you know the tavern's just got enough frills and rough edges to make it most comfortable. Dining room has a bar and several tables, enough to comfortably hold up to about 30 people. The morning meal here is a pleasant combination of bread and honey mixed with cinnamon. So the light in the place is either green drift globes over the bar or the natural light coming in from the windows, and that's not going to get annoying. So Durek and Zell are busy serving breakfast this morning. Durek is pestering Zell to ask you guys if... Okay, so I'll actually do this bit. So Durek and Zell are arguing at the bar. Durek's basically nodding his head and okay. So he comes over to you guys and he has this map in his hand along with a tray of dinner, and he says, do you guys know anything about this map? Zell seems to think that one of you locked it. So last night, after a brawl that several of you were involved in, Zell found this map. It's got no name on it, it's got no marks on it, and you guys are the only ones that stayed last night, so we think it's one of yours.
Well, let me see it.
Which he does show you.
Shows on that.
Yeah. I do have a map. Does he have some? I'll need to.
No problem.
Someone else look at it.
There you go, John.
Nelson.
There you go.
Nelson.
Weird.
Sounds like,
Well, it was just technically like action. The last episode I looked at, so I pretty much.
See, someone know the blue eyebrows.
Trouble sorting on the map.
I did have this all bloody sorted out, but predictably I forgot my bloody hard drive. Right, so for those of you that actually have Messenger, we'll just post it in a second.
Robert, you are idiot. I'm not even joking, I wrote it back to 10 idiot, 10 I'm not going to 20 moron.
Should be turning up soon. It's just taking time to upload itself because it's
I
awful.
am gorgeous.
Can I roll insight to see if he's lying?
If you want. Honestly, do you really need insight to figure out whether or not he is actually gorgeous? Because I think we all know, probably not. Maybe for an elf compared to other people, but
I'm telling you right now, there's only two people in this world. People that want me and people that lie to themselves.
you keep telling yourself that.
I think it's a good question, man. Then I put vodka in my cornflakes.
Fair enough.
Helps with the loneliness.
Okay, fair enough.
Aye.
We started our building.
She get a first suggestion would be like make sure it's real first.
Would you
I probably should engage in that background bit, but it's easier to.
What type of magical flying daggers? Mark, put the daggers away.
I think they're magical. Is that why I'm not good at it?
Right, so
Do you recognise this place up around the map? Like, have you been there before?
you have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. It's the first time you've ever seen this map. Clearly doesn't belong to any of you. But obviously, since the finder of the owner is impossible, because the Green Rest was fucking nuts last night. Like,
There was a van.
Archaeos when it was actually a decent place on Saturday night. Just out to the fucking ground.
Does the map look old or new?
It looks how it looks.
Is it comparable to the map that's on the swords?
No, because the map of the sword is actually the bottom level or the top level of the Undermountain. So
use mind what this building is? Anyways,
We don't know what that is, so we don't recognise it. Could it be...
What was...
Right.
Aye, that's what I was thinking.
Yawning portal, maybe?
So, Durit says to you, obviously most people are going to tell me this is their map, but I can't find out whose map it is because I was too busy last night. As far as I'm concerned, you take it. If you come back, you get free meals for a week, free drink for a week, as long as you bring back a good tale and a bit of a finder's fee for me. You know what I mean? A bit of cash. Right.
Oh, good deal for us.
anyone recognise the symbol there? Anything like that? No.
No, but I reckon that
Can we follow that? Because do we understand like?
Well, you can ask the locals in the place if they have any clue
Yeah.
what.
But shall we? Like, okay, I'll
Talk to the beggars, they see everything.
Oh, we should. This is in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's first thing in the morning. Lots of people are in the inn eating.
I suggest everyone to just take 2 hours and go around the town and.
Can you go into that? Because hopefully that should be feasible. Even if I can't get it zoomed in completely.
So, alright.
No, I'm just saying if you do need to roll like that.
Yeah, right, okay, no worries.
Wasn't there a meeting at the statue the last time? Because it says in the first floor of the big statue. Didn't we
Birdman statue.
overhear people talking about meeting at the statue the last time?
Can't remember, but we should just go out. We should just meet back here in 2 hours and we'll just see what the local room was at.
Oh.
And then come back here. Get started.
If you want to go. If that's what you
Unless
decide
you
to do.
have a better idea.
I mean, we could just ask the folk in the game first.
That's a better idea.
Yeah, that's
Let's
kind
start
of,
here.
I wasn't pushing you in that direction at all.
Who's the nearest person in the game?
Yeah.
Edward.
Person that gave us the map.
Let's have
So
a wander in the tavern and
I'm
ask
going to
for
go up to a random ass booth and talk to whoever's there.
right.
Alright mate, Alec, you see this map? See that building, do you recognise that? Or that symbol? One of the two?
2 seconds. There's a wee squint at it.
That's what I'm doing, I'm like showing him a corner of it.
It's got a folder with that.
Aye.
Which bit is it you're trying to show?
I'm showing him basically this corner up here.
That corner up here. That one.
Don't trust anyone.
Aye. I'm not sure. Could be something.
What could it be? What are you thinking?
Well, you know, if you lay that atop a map of Waterdeep, might give you a general idea where it is.
Oh, cheers mate. Please have a map of water.
Why that man I drink first?
On the wall. There's one on the wall. It's an inn.
Is that
It's a local inn in Waterdeep.
I'm going to buy that another drink, and then we're going to stand up at the wall, I'm going to go like this.
I'm just staring at him. Doing his thing.
Someone gives a hand
I'm
on
just
the other side
laughing
of it.
because there's a table right there.
They're standing on the table.
Anyway,
You should probably take the map off the wall and put it on the table. Because otherwise people are going to be, look at that map.
They've got a map.
Right. So, you gauge that when you lay it atop a map of Waterdeep, treasure map provides a general idea of each location. Like the ward that they're in. Wards are obviously a couple of blocks. So it's a general location rather than a for sure location.
what ward is it generally look like to start in? Whereabouts does it generally look to start in?
Well,
Do you have like a ward or a street?
right, so the first one is in the North Ward. So if you want to go there. Right, first thing I have to tell you is because you're new-ish to Waterdeep, there is the code legal, which I will also send you because the fuck I'm reading this. Please. I really did have this all sorted out, and then I forgot my fucking hard drive, which is helpful.
I think just do it before the leap should like maybe no sell these webs that we're using.
We're going to sell it in number.
On the local.
The rest of the whole weapons. What?
Boys are probably more honourable than you.
These are I know half of the people that you
Ah, exactly. Well, everybody's a thief if you give them the opportunity.
Well, we know what the bartender's like. And the tavern, so.
Alright, but threaten them with the game. Tell them if it takes these odds and come back and stick them right in.
We're getting one extra free.
Ah,
Again, on the means to defend himself, though.
I'm buying one
It
of the
won't
second
help.
part that's all. So
The reason you can tell that the first part of the clue of the map is in Troll Skull Alley is because it's got a troll skull on it. One of these, at some point in your lifetime, will have come up against a troll. Most likely.
Well, it won't be me because I'm stuck in a hole.
you're like what's a troll?
Well, you'd have seen pictures of them in books and stuff.
I don't know what they are because there's nothing to steal over troll.
That wouldn't be necessarily true.
They're still with excellent decoration.
And they can use their fat and
Never ending candles because they regenerate themselves.
I've got this one's alright.
Right.
We just need a troll.
Right, so that should be used with the code legal.
That's not bad. Yeah, dangerous to kill trolls and
Easier materials from So does
Coordinating against the city.
Littering?
All the citizens like littering, really?
This is the law.
British,
I don't like this, but I can get
Wasn't it? You don't not to go here and get it.
don't solve the person.
Not because I'm not, they won't catch me.
If
they do catch me,
there's
I'm
anything
sorry.
that jumps out, it's
If they
apart
catch
from
you,
obviously the
yeah.
usual common sense stuff.
I can bribe us.
Nothing terribly.
Everybody's got murder without justification and murder with justification.
That should be the
Believe it or not, most fantasy worlds and the places that do actually have a murder for justification. No, murder with justification.
Tickle or that.
I mean, that's bad, but not going to solve
Is it sexual assault?
Really?
I know, messing me up inside the fishes. You're a scared.
Messing with city officials, that's shocking thing to do.
I just went for them with that, it worked.
We've got some laws for festivals. Let's go to Troll Skull Alley.
Troll Skull Alley.
Okay,
Right.
if you get to be hard labour for that 10 years, you make it.
So,
How much gold would it be? How
See?
much gold would it be?
more than any of these have probably brought.
For one
For
of the
something else, so that's a hard gold.
I've already bought one. So it's only 3 left.
Ah.
3 and 25 gold,
Right, the other two other clues. One is the Hawkman. You were correct in your thought. That's the second location. So it's one of the giant walking statues in Waterdeep, and the interior has been hollowed out to form a multi-floor tower. The third location, you have to go below Three Daggers Alley. It's infamous for spectral daggers that attack passers-by. And I am going to get my drink. Well, we'll have a wee discussion and decide what you want to do.
Would you start at the start?
I mean, we could just go with the daggers alley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
you skip the book,
we're
but
not
we
bad.
could be missing it.
Nah,
That's true, that's a good point.
nah, I'd start for it again. I like that start for the start.
Well, give me a minute to actually go get a drink. Anyone want it?
No,
No,
no.
This is the new part. I'll just go in and let's just go read.
Do you want to buy it? Can I just do boxing? I thought you just...
No, that's like a cup.
I thought that's what you were asking.
No, it's good, we'll do it 47.
3. I bought one. I put
You can buy it, you're on the group, take one.
How do you want to look? Do you want to split arms and then say
I would say shared loot, don't get a bed.
Nah,
If it's like I really want to upgrade all my gear, alright, just the next
I mean, if we've just got 4 scimitars and nobody else wants a scimitar, just like all come for gold and then split that evenly.
Right, so you want one, don't you?
I just want mine 6.
Right, you
I've
take
only
one
got
scimitar.
then sell the rest.
You want a scimitar? Right, so that leaves us with 3.
None of us want scimitars.
None of
Then just sell them later on.
75 gold then.
They're for poison rules.
Mine just sell them for half their gold.
I need scimitars. I've got daggers.
I'll just keep
And
the
someday I'll find persuade them.
Well, I was
that's
going
it.
to say that.
You probably want us to go on that.
That's what I was going like the last time, man. I can persuade people, they're mad.
There's only like 33 gold. You sell them for half its gold.
Oh, yeah.
You sell
Sell
them.
them for half gold.
But if you want to buy it, it's better.
33 times 3, 99, 99.
Nice.
Divided by 6.
No.
So that's
33 total.
Oh, 33
Oh,
gold?
I thought
Yeah,
it was
they're 25 gold. You
25.
sell them for 12 and a half.
Ah.
So we just start at the first location.
Oh, no, we're good.
Yeah, we are.
33 gold divided by 6.
I was going to say.
Ben, are you good for the group treasure to split arms first for people that need it and then you can just sell the rest?
Basically, right. So whoever wants to let them, you can have it. And then what?
Absolutely.
Some stuff.
No, right, just
I was going to say, what would say for any money that comes in?
You can split that.
Any-
No, I was thinking take 10%, put 10% to the side, then split the rest evenly. So there's always like a certain amount as a group fund.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for travel, rations, whatever.
That's
I don't know, break money.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, be a jail.
I think you just split our gold last week, didn't you? And just gave us each.
Right, so 3 gold goes into the 10% pot. I like that, you know.
You are the treasurer of half.
Oh no, it's
No,
not a good
no,
idea.
no.
Oh, he's
I'll
taking
be
notes.
We'll not be able to sell it until we actually go to a place to sell it now.
I'm up for the mountain reward. The mountain, you should
I do generally spend lots of money on drinking and singing and celebrating, so.
I mean, if you want to keep track of the numbers,
Congratulations, you've got
I
5
can
gold.
carry it. I'll be a good person.
See if you carry it out.
Oh, I hate
I'm true neutral.
There we go. Everybody adds 5 gold to your thing. Oh no, we've not sold them yet.
We'll be able to sell them.
Once we get to 10.
Keep that number in mind.
I've rolled it through 9, I think.
No, sorry. You said you were loyal to friends. So
How much are they worth?
I'll hopefully.
So
Also say people
3 to the
that-
side.
Also say that wouldn't get this game an opportunity to steal
I'll
Wall
just try
Street.
and mix the treasure 10%.
But, so trust me if you want.
Honor amongst thieves at least.
Well, I believe in honour, but it's up to you if you trust me.
Well, we'll track you down anyway if you run away.
Well, will you? You seen my sneak skill? Or my deception? Or that I've got disguises?
Oh, I've got reroll.
I can impersonate a nobleman.
You've got that smelly elf though.
He does.
man.
You can keep washing, that's nice still there.
Well, I can
Oh, racists.
reroll.
Washing else acceptable racism.
Really fucking anything else. Fuck else.
I do love them.
See,
Evidence
this is
is
usually my attitude, and you're making me. And I went ahead.
Well, me
Yeah.
too.
You tell me something
I thought you
better.
got a half up, so.
Oh, as well, being I'm well gave me
We're tough animals, you know. Can you have 2?
You've just done
my
right
stats
now.
were like my stats are horrible, so I'd go human and get like a 8 to help me out.
To be fair, I think you appear to be human.
Yeah, but I appear to be human to people that like to see humans in it. Oh,
No, I think you appear to be human to
To humans.
anybody that thinks me a human.
Ah.
I appear to look bad to humans. That's the way I feel.
Pretty close to standard.
you can smell me.
I'm using dexterity for most things.
Perspiration.
The little traits.
No.
6.
Yeah, so I can reroll obviously ability checks as well.
Sweaty bed.
That's what it's for.
Just standing the Trollskull Alley.
Trollskull Alley, we check that first bit, see what's there. We already know the next 2 places.
You get the drink for what you want.
I don't order beer or alcohol.
I don't
I've
get the
still
orange
got
in the beer.
Coke sitting out there, so. Still got a drink sitting out there.
That's weird. What year is that?
What's there?
It's that Blue Moon.
Blue Moon, I've never tried it. It's okay, but I don't get the orange in it.
Yeah.
It's probably for the acidity. Gets rid of the bubbles, basically.
It's not very
Nah.
bubbly beer to begin with.
Sorry?
I think it's just an American hipster beer.
It's like what? Mexican beer.
That was
They
that.
used to just put the limes in it to keep slides it. And then
Exactly.
put it
That's why they kept the limes in it, the limes in it to keep the flies out. But they just kept on doing it.
No.
Well, flies not be attracted to the fucking orange in the first place.
No, it's just instead of being hot.
I still have to tell people don't put fucking lime in macaroni, please. Thank you kindly.
I think we can pop down the like that blacksmith on the way sauce car and hot things running our scimitars. Without spending too much time on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to.
I'll go for it. Well, I'm not making 5 gold each, but 5 gold, 5 gold, that gold is fine.
See, you got to haggle with him.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got to
You can
haggle.
18 charisma, you go to
Nah, see,
90.
I've got to get rid of them, I've got to sell them.
You've got to say yes, but these are special
I was waiting for the. Oh, I go. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that, no. Let's just haggle. Let's...
Can, like, do you want to tell me how I'm haggling?
I'm
Do
just
you want to
going
haggle?
to stay saying Postman so I can't really go on.
Postman, something like that.
Is that double entendre?
No, that was not a double entendre. That was actually something that her character got one of the scimitars. Even though, to be fair, it's like a double-handed fucking sword to your character.
I know.
For the size of it.
I'm just sitting on top of it.
Right, Robert, you've got to haggle.
Well, how many swords are there in the first
There's
place?
3 scimitars.
There's 3 scimitars.
That's true.
See,
Well, I'm kind of using the other one, so you put one down. You put one on the table, don't you?
you need to put both of them down the table. You need to put them all down the table.
You just
No,
stay with
don't
the other one.
Right, so they're all down on the table now. So blacksmith says I can do the for 2 gold each. 2 gold each.
This guy's fucking short-changing us. Let's get out of here, take our scimitars and get the fuck out.
was that was a bit of a what's he called? Kevin Bridges as a barbarian.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was actually quite like fucking Kevin
That's
Bridges.
when you open the car and say, get the fuck out of here.
Right, are you gonna haggle with him? Or are you...
Haggle, intimidate. Lie, deception.
No, because he's a fucking blacksmith, for God's sake. He's built like the back end of a fucking broadside fucking ship, for fuck's sake.
He's 6 years though.
He's fucking huge.
3 scimitars in 6 years, so you sure you don't have any price?
Yeah, but you're in a blacksmith and he'll have apprentices and journeymen. He's the man in charge. Right? They couldn't take a hiding out you, maybe.
But do you think this is all our gang? With the guys outside and all?
And
My ears just picked up. It's
And a
like,
raven.
you can't even
that does fuck all. He doesn't know that, but that's no, I mean, see, that gets you a bad reputation doing stuff like that. So, are you actually going to do that, or are you going to just?
Well, it's a bad reputation. It's a bad reputation to try and sell us something for 2 gold each when they're worth at least 5.
See, because I've got to sell them.
Aye,
And
and you will be able to sell them.
You sell-
You'll be able to sell them for 10.
I sell them for
Pristine
2.
condition.
You sell them for
Pristine condition, my backside.
Pristine condition. Look, they've been polished outside with that wee hang out there.
Aye.
That wee hairy thing.
What about all these wee chips in them? I've
What
got
chips?
There's chips in them.
Oh, you're gone blind. There's no chips in them.
Aye, there is.
No, there's no.
What are all
Aye.
haggle test? So
It's not blood, it's
What would you
pain.
say?
Probably persuasion.
You want everyone
that's persuasion.
persuasion.
You eyes. So
Oh, I like
Roll your
I like
D20.
it.
D20.
Give it a roll.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's 11 total.
11.
Plus
See,
modifiers. So you should have done me. I'm the lucky one.
see, now it's gonna be 1.5.
You say you sell these for
You
2
know
gold
what?
each?
If we can't make a decent deal, we might as well just walk away. So I think we're walking away for that.
Okay. Seeing as I'm such a good guy, I'll do it for 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
If you make it 4.5, I might be interested.
Nah, I can't go that far.
4.25.
Nope.
4.
3.
Or
And
a
a
good
quarter.
massage. 4 and a bendy boy.
Right, now you've gone too far. 2.25 for fuck's sake.
4. And this shambles. Deal won't get out of this room.
Aye. Does anyone in Waterdeep actually know you lot? Because I've never seen you before, so.
In all fairness, most people in Waterdeep can't read.
I mean, also people would actually kind of know me. I'm a bit like guy in the shady parts. Of
Ah, no, I know you. Well, that's fucking good.
Is there any dragon goldsmith still?
You've got that weird fucking orc fetish, ain't you?
you want me?
I say, fuck this guy, we'll go get more stuff, and then we'll want his competitors, because he's talking shit if we want to. I'm sorry.
That's one vote that says you're talking shit, pal. So what you got to convince the other 5 is, isn't it?
I leave.
That's 2.
I leave outside the shop.
That's fine.
I'm outside the shop.
Alright.
Let's take the scimitars, we'll fucking throw them at somebody.
Go somewhere else, for fuck's sake.
That's not bad. What about somewhere else, mate? You're the cash generator. That's one of these fantasy worlds.
Fuck, I can't ask it.
We're going.
That's your character.
We've got 3 scimitars.
If you make us a good deal on this, we'll be back with better deals in the future.
Just be outside the door, pretty much shooting back in.
Do you want me to just stick them on a mule? I've got a mule. You just stick them on.
Can one start talking them and distract them?
Oh, can we just go get the map? Or
You know what the trouble?
I
Let's
just
just
don't
go.
care. Let's go.
This will be wrong.
Oh my god.
You can roll them later.
Well, don't say this while you're in the store.
We're outside. This is
Alright.
outside. This is outside the door.
I wasn't trying to be difficult, I was actually trying to get you. See if you'd scored 15, it'd have been
I
fine.
know.
But
I know. But you let us do.
You still have to
That was
So
a
much
just
for
like
fucking
game.
plus
2 gold for a scimitar. Even if they're used, that's.
even if they were very well used, I think.
Ah,
They're used by thugs, so.
I know. I just like to
I know you like to haggle.
Alright then, we go somewhere else. Right?
On
Go
you.
somewhere else.
The Troll Skull Alley.
Go still have it.
Oh, the idea was for to get you to actually get the fuck out of the game.
Yeah.
And actually go on with the adventure. I won't tell you that anytime.
This is what happens to me in like Skyrim and Oblivion and all. I get to tell them to get my mercantile skill up.
Yeah. Right. So, Waterdeep is the largest city on the south coast, made up of multiple wards, each easily the size of a large town. Populace is diverse, mixing of races and cultures, though primarily human. Many conveniences exist in Waterdeep that are seldom seen elsewhere, from paved streets to street signs to an extensive sewer and plumbing system. So it's very brightly lit in the streets. I've given you the crime and punishment notes. What some of you know, since you had an interesting evening and dealt with the city guard, is if the city guard is summoned, there's always a patrol of 8 with us to detain everyone, and we will detain everyone, and if you don't, we'll call more guards, and more guards,
Ah, so you just
and more guards. because there's plenty of them in the area. They return any stolen goods to rightful owners and exonerate those deemed to have acted on behalf of the public good. The rest, as necessary, take them to jail and the castle ward until an hour later when a magistrate can hear their case and punishment. So they're very, very efficient, not like the fucking Scottish justice system. No, any justice system really. It's kind of not realistic. I know it's a fantasy world, but fuck yeah.
Come on. Something getting done.
I'm getting done right, yeah. It's going to be difficult, isn't it? So, you're in the, I take it you're going to Trollskull Alley.
Yep.
So, you're in the Northward Alley, in the Northward, and you find a house that matches this depiction on the map. So, as is depicted on the map. So this squat 3-storey house is the only building with round windows and wide stairs in the area. It's bordered on both sides by other residences. So, are you going to go in?
Of course.
Okay.
There's a front door, isn't there?
What is the house?
It's just.
Is it just a house? Is it like a house in a street of houses?
Yes, in a house, a street of houses. It's a 3-storey house.
Yeah, that's what
It's quite squat.
That's
but
what I'm doing this straight away. But I'm still
It's like a big dwarf kind of house, you know, squat, and
Walk up, chat the door.
there's nobody there.
Is there an open window?
Are you not just going to try the door first, for fuck's sake?
I mean,
Really?
you get some beef stools over
I
there.
was waiting for him to pick the lock and open the door. I should have just let
Why
No,
not?
just
You open the door.
People are very trusting around here. Wouldn't they get that in my neighbourhood?
No, it's Waterdeep. They know the city guard will turn up and kick the door. Right. So, it's laid out very much like any family residence, but the rooms, you walk in and you get to the kitchen and it's very neglected.
Untidy or unlived in dust.
Dust and crap, and it just doesn't look as if it's laid out like a family house, but it doesn't look as if it's.
Looks like a farm, basically.
Is there looks like a basement or anything like that? The map says go below it.
Okay.
Close the door. So once we're outside, close the door.
Is there a lock on the door on the other side?
Right, there's a door to the basement, it's in the kitchen, on the ground floor.
I'm locking the front door.
Right, so you go down the stairs to the basement, you look around, there's a few storage rooms. Do you want to look for anything at all?
Is it made of is it kind of stone all around?
Behind the stones discovered.
Well, I'm just going to walk around the room.
Can't see.
This is where
It's
your
called.
stone can's going to come in.
Is it? I'm not.
Yeah, because it's downstairs. And
Wait,
there's...
I'm just going to use dark vision to see what I can see within 6 feet.
I've got dark vision and all.
Okay.
I'm going to put a torch.
You just see the doors to the storage rooms. You haven't opened any of the storage rooms.
No. You're
There's a
like
candle.
torch using it.
I'm running a torch, yeah.
Then we'll
Just going to open the first door. Try the door, see what it is.
Okay.
Just going to jump up.
Gonna jump up.
And go to
Just
Horror.
gonna hang on to that.
Yeah,
right.
opens up.
Opens it.
Opens up.
So,
Have a look in.
Okay. Let's see what you can see. So, using dark vision again, or you? Right, you can see there's a secret.
A secret door.
But you can't see where the lever is to get in it, so you need somebody to look for it.
Well, I'll come in because I've got dark vision.
Bring the torch.
I'll
Yeah, but you still need to find
So
out.
is it, so I think we can see like the outline of
Yes,
a door.
anyone who has
So
that vision can see the outline, but you can't
Right.
see the mechanism to open the door.
Well, I gave him a candle anyway, so he can come in and I'll use it.
Well, I just well, you think
You
so.
follow
I walk over there, obviously, and have a wee look.
So, look for the
Have
mechanism.
a look at it.
Looking for the mechanism.
Right.
Can you roll with dice?
I know stonework,
Investigation.
but I don't know
Yeah.
doors. I don't know doors.
Oh, that's a natural 20, which is 19.
Oh, well, if it's a natural 20, then the natural 20 is always a fucking pass. So, yes, you find the.
Some wee bit of stone that goes in.
Yeah, let's go into the room. So, there's a glyph on the wall. Do you want to interact with it?
Oh, I don't want to touch that.
I've got terrible wisdom.
Glyph in the wall that the room we just opened and went into.
It's in that particular.
What does it look like?
It's just this it's a glyph,
An arcane symbol.
an arcane symbol.
I've got +3 religion.
No, it's just an arcane. It's just.
Can I take
I've
10
got
minutes
+5
to
investigation.
detect magic? See if I can get into it.
Yeah.
While she's doing that,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go and have a look through the rest of the house.
Okay.
Not like a ransack. I just want to make sure it's not like dead bodies up the stairs. The guards come in and are
That's a good idea.
Alright, you just shout at us if there's
like,
any
just have a general kind of shifty about.
Yeah, so just
Yeah,
Shout if
I'll
there's trouble.
I'll go
Right.
Same.
So,
So while he's doing that, want me to touch this glyph to see what happens?
what
you.
you do, you find as you're looking through the rooms of the basement is another secret door.
When I was a good but I was also meant the ground floor.
Alright, yeah, there's nothing up and down the stairs.
another door.
Apart from a young common boy in one of the rooms
Live
up the stairs. Alive. So, do you want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well,
So,
you want to come and tell us.
Got a wee boy up here.
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Alive or dead?
It's
Let's
alive just now.
Right.
Let's try not to scare him.
I'm not afraid of you.
Then you're either very, very stupid or very, very, well, just stupid.
So let here, wee man.
Yeah, this is my house. What are you going to do now?
Who's your main boy?
Avo?
Alan.
Avo? I can't do a bloody accent. That's why I don't try. It's fucking terrible accents, man.
Mum and dad have
No, here.
Where are they?
you. Indeed,
What's
Just
it
here.
your attack for?
Just go here.
Who else lives here?
Just me.
You stay here by yourself?
Yeah, of course I stay here by myself when my mum and dad aren't here.
How?
Where'd they go?
They went to work. Which time they went?
When did they go to work?
This morning.
Can they take your hand to the work then? When do they come back?
I don't know. Whenever they're finished their work.
When did they usually finish their work?
Loads of different times.
I hate this place.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Okay.
Not in the loop.
I don't think it's. Well, I don't think it's a wee boy. Like, I know it probably is just a wee boy, but like,
I'm not sure what to say.
He's a demon. He's a demon.
You fall over and hit your head on a fucking table.
You're unconscious for that.
Because what the fuck's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Weirdo.
the blessing didn't work.
I'm gonna go try and find entrance to that door.
Yeah, I'm just still doing stealth.
See, I told you it's like an extra.
Yeah, see it where they were.
No.
Detect magic there. Anything within like 6 feet.
No, you don't find nothing. There's no magic apart from magic
Upstairs,
that
the wee boy.
you found. No, the wee boy's just a pain in the ass, wee boy.
Can I pull out the map and be like, do you know where this map goes?
No.
Can I deceive him and say that if he helps us, we'll come back?
Do a
and do
deception
this
check.
gold? There you go. 8 plus 6.
Yes. So, alright. I'll tell you what's going on. There's some smugglers downstairs. My dad deals with smugglers. And they're hiding down there right now. Hiding. There's a couple of wee big hidden doors in the basement. Which you tell, I'm assuming you tell them that, we know, we've been in one.
The funding goes, yeah.
Aye, but there's another one that you probably know found, because if you had found, they found the fucking smugglers.
We found the second door.
Yeah. We'll know that.
Alright, okay.
Shall we we should pretend to be smugglers. I say this away from the boy, obviously.
Pretend what?
You should be the DM. You should be the DM. We'll let him roll it now.
Don't even let him roll his combat dice.
Joe does know what you're a dice.
I've got luck dice, but
That makes things worse.
Yeah.
That doesn't make things any time.
yeah.
No, actually, not tell a lie. One of them did help me. One. But it wasn't. You've passed one of them.
Is it a
It was,
bullshit one?
it was probably the only test you passed the whole bloody game last week.
Yeah, I think I hit twice and got stabbed twice. And
Very
failed
badly.
to cast magic and failed every single ability check and
That you did.
So we think in the other door that's the smuggler, right?
Do you want me to go in and try and deceive them that I'm a low smuggler? Hello, young fellow kids.
Oh no, they're not kids. They're like
No, I
proper.
know. I just
you should go
Steve
talk
was
to
saying
them.
that.
We'll stay nearby, literally outside the room.
That's the thing. I'm actually trying to deceive them. Not to stare.
So I just take the boy down and be like, oh, do you want to talk to your dad? And be like,
He's dazzling it.
the smugglers down there around there.
Right, can I
Who's
ask the boy, are the smugglers aggressive?
Is there's Albert Shitwood.
They'll shut out you anywhere in your cheek.
Alright.
If we open the other door, it's going to be a fight, regardless.
Well, introduce us to your pals.
No, because they don't want to be found for hiding. If the door is open, there'll be a fight.
Well-
So we can either go in, have a fight, or go the other way.
Well, we actually,
I can try to sneak in.
well, we can just convince
Fine,
them.
never watch that door.
Like we're actually not stealing any of their stuff. We just want to know that it's bloody map. So.
But that means that we're showing doing something
Showing
that
them
potentially leads to something valuable. They won't be happy, they'll take it and kill us.
Well, they can try.
They can try very hard. And since you're here,
Yeah, exactly. I'll probably just help them out.
Can I
just want to open the door and
can I ask if I part of the Thieves Guild?
no, they're not part of these guilds.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going down there anyway.
yeah,
I'm one because he'll get himself killed if we don't go.
Hi, send the boy in first.
Okay, I go to the what was it, the secret door,
And the other one, the unopened door.
and I knock.
No.
I know.
Seriously?
I'll open the door.
knock on stone.
Pavel, what the fuck do you want?
Impersonate Havel, there it goes. That's not Havel.
Pavel, what do you want?
I found this map here.
Hello, Pavel.
We're trying to intimidate his voice. No, mimic his voice.
I'll make his voice. Okay, all this.
We're on deception test.
17.
17
plus 8.
when did you learn how to draw roll dice? What map? Pavel, fuck's sake. Never seen a map in this bloody house.
Oh, we found some tits in a tavern. We're fighting and I took it off them.
We? Who's we?
No, saying the people in the tavern, like, well, there was
What? Your dad let you in a tavern? I doubt it. Very much.
I had to go buy his bags. I was sniffing around, seeing what was going on, you know, just doing general smuggler stuff.
You're doing a great job impersonating this week.
No. See,
I want to see if your voice. Go again. See if you can convince them.
Oh no.
6. I will try and re-roll it and use one of the block dice.
While he's doing this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving to the side of the door and just getting
Yeah.
ready.
I'm standing on the
Sure, man.
I'm moving on the
Still
other
shite.
side.
Failed.
Fail.
I'll teach you one.
You're no Pavel. Fuck you. Ah, open the door. And the door opens. 2 seconds. I'll set
Okay,
this up.
I'm whipping out some daggers. I've got my ravens on my shoulder.
Just see no witnesses.
No,
Let me see.
definitely.
I mean, does it count? He doesn't even really witnesses you, man.
It's up to you.
I've got a wee bit of hesitation about killing a lad. You know?
I know that is
You know what I'm saying?
I'm moving that far, but
I've got a bit. He can join our party. He might be
Better at the job than you. To be fair.
just keep me noise people up. Like, go get that blacksmith some shit. There's 2 copper just being careless for the rest of the afternoon.
I'm whipping at my rapier.
I'm going,
I've casted mage spell and false.
Casted.
Casted?
I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my bottle staff.
Cast mage armor and false light.
I assume they are cast number that they bought mine.
I know.
There's 12 seconds to cast both.
Do you know electric my way? Yeah, well, yeah. Like I feel like, well, I heard like
Not like
the
what?
No, I don't.
click of the door and I'm like, hey guys, casting stuff on my way.
That's one minute.
What's that?
Well,
Well, like, well, before combat started.
you can do that before.
We better do it.
That's helpful. That's fine. I can work it out.
It's like, in like I to like cast that and stuff.
No, you're not in. You're not in it yet. That's the room.
Easy time. Who needs to do 50-50?
Plus whatever the other. Okay. Right, so these are. That's basically a hall area leading into it. So that's the door.
The door's here.
Yeah.
I don't have a shield on, but soon.
These bandits look awfully side guard and everything. Or pirates. Who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Right, that's what people say, come ahead. I've just moved to the...
You're an elf. Your people do not come say coming in.
That's what I'm
Half elf? Language
Bad half. Bad half.
Exactly. On the blue gun.
Oh, come on.
These are bad odds.
We can
Fall neck. Exactly. That's what. Why?
It's a big ass basement they've got.
Hmm?
Is that a big ass basement?
Oh, that's not good.
Smugglers haven.
I thought it was like a few smugglers in a basement. I was like, no, it's a smuggler's haven.
Smuggling.
Or you're, yeah.
Just because there's loads of them doesn't mean they're any good.
Ah, exactly.
Besides,
Realistically,
but if we all stay with two.
One. Three. Push him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, always remember the modifiers because
Yeah.
that might save you.
Yeah.
Because my dice rolling doesn't necessarily need to be very good.
Is he wanting to see no fantasy? Are you going right at the front? True.
21, so
I know, but I meant, are you still want to stand right in front of that door?
Not really, no. That's
where
why
do
I'm
I?
at the back.
Oh,
It's
right.
just such a
But
small one.
you're first in initiative, so
Because I'm not going to fall stand, so I'm just trying to go through them.
Standing in the very corner.
you've got spells.
Could somebody move me to the back?
The very back.
Because I'm going crapping.
Right,
Hey,
so.
I've seen nothing. I'm the goddamn.
No, that's not what I want.
Yeah, why are you at the front? Hang on.
Well, no, it's fine. Leave me as that.
Yeah, you're
I've
you're hanging in the corner.
Yeah, I'm standing in the corner. Standing
You're
inside.
here.
I'm hoping to jump anyone who comes through the door. I just
Really?
want to roll it. Yeah, actually.
Given
no.
how
Honestly, you should probably swap it around.
Huh?
You should probably swap it around. Because Robo would sneak attack.
Me too.
I mean,
Don't
Aye,
want to sneak
we'll
down
see
here,
right
the
now.
chance.
Depends on the navy. Might be confusion, I can see that in the back.
Oh, let's just like roll out. It's gonna happen, whatever happens. What do you think?
I think
Well,
you should get.
use the road involved in the battle, I can speak up in the back.
In the
Nah,
corridor.
I've seen
Or in
you.
the room.
The chat
I went back. No,
I chatted on and they said it in the video.
You don't know how many is there?
We only know there's one right up to me. So if you go through that door, we'll definitely go see.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like,
We'll go
the only way you're going to get into that door, you'll get seen by like 6 of them. So you might as well just get in the front and get your like, stab on.
Right, Emma. It's your initiative.
13.
15. Robert.
20.
Mark.
2.
Four.
Wait, you actually
6.
Oh, plus one, sorry.
4.
Sorry, I thought I had 0 in it.
Right, let's see. 4
That's
we.
dementia. No, that's negative one.
Honestly, is your initiative 0?
Is it?
No, it can't be because
No,
No, plus
it's
one, plus one.
plus
He's on
2,
3.
so
3. It's not much better, but it's still better than.
Faster
No.
than you, Granddad. Ah, you still rolled a 1. 2 ones. I've rolled 2 ones so far. Then I'll crack my head off. I said, guys, this I can walk. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe don't make that claim before the fight.
Yeah, I can't walk or speak, and probably not fight either.
We'll see what happens. We'll bust out the 20
Just
just
in
the right moment.
What's initiative bonus again?
Plus
for us it's plus 2.
No. What's the.
Total.
Aye.
I've got 4.
Oh, dex. Aye. Oh, my brain is not working today.
That's your point. Your dice is-
Believe it or
What's
not,
your dice number?
the mob
Oh,
will go at the same time as Robert. But Robert goes first, obviously, because he's. PC, you go first.
So the entire mob. You get
The
20.
entire mob got. Well, it's. You roll the mob dice before it is 1. And generally, they don't roll very high, especially when it's me.
It's going to be Robert and everyone on that side again.
Well, on you go.
Where do you want to be?
What do you want to do?
Attack the guy which right
We're waiting for the door to open.
Is the door open?
Oh, the door's open because they pull it open.
Well,
So
And
I'm just diving my quarterstaff through the door. Do you want to move or do you want to stay behind the back?
I'll stay with that.
Right,
Fire
reach
right
that
through.
side.
You can fire over people's shoulders and stuff.
Right, on you go.
So you roll your hit.
Roll it up, yeah,
I didn't really know.
That's good.
15.
15. Well, it's a hit.
Now roll damage.
No damage.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Busted it in the time.
9 damage.
Well done.
Very well done indeed. Not dead yet, but you know. Right, so believe it or not, there's another passage the other way, and they're trying to run away. Because they believe you're here from the same watch.
They believe what?
They think you're here from the same watch.
So they run
Right,
away.
that's good.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's.
Well, I'm ready to attack as well.
They're running away now.
Are they?
Mhm.
Cowards!
Right, they're all run away.
Yeah.
Except from him, who obviously you engaged the combat. But that's fine, because most seeds will get you.
That's fine. That's fine.
What's this one
But-
guy doing?
The guy with the bow, I'll shoot you easy as he runs away. Who's at the front?
Me.
You. As he'll shoot at you. So that's 16.
Oh, misses. Yeah.
Misses.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's,
Natural kill, was that?
that was from a raven. Yeah, I forgot to
Oh,
know.
yeah,
For initiative
initiative
was a
was a-
raven. Sorry.
Should Raven separate though?
I read
Yeah.
this.
I thought it went on your initial.
Does the Raven have dex?
I know it's got some initiative. No, it's initiative's just like normal.
Shoot 20.
Fine.
So that goes next.
We don't want to do
Well, he's shooting at you first, is it? Is it not part?
He's already shot.
No, so
He missed.
I should do
I
this.
say, what about this? Full.
No, he's on a 6.
Oh. So it'll be me plus football.
Oh, the spy shouldn't have moved. Those two. See the Conan and the dwarf?
Yeah.
I move them back.
Are they kind of just. Are they up for a fight?
They're up for a fight now.
See,
They're not part of the mob.
Raven stands on like my shoulder and gives me and uses the help action on advantage to her.
Yeah, I know, but nah. You need to aim quality. Is anyone in combat?
No, yeah, but like
No,
you push
you're-
it on my shoulder.
I know,
and
I know.
Or I could go and peck with the
No,
eyes.
he's
So he's kind of attacked.
he's staying on my shoulders. Because he does not actually combat yet.
Alright,
But yeah, I know the health action.
right, who's after this Raven?
Yep. Who is after Mr. Raven? The Raven's not doing nothing other than. So. 15. Move the Conan. Bigger, closer. No, closer. Yeah, that'll be it. And then it is Emma.
I take it he's right at the door now.
He's right at the door.
I'm just going to whistle Yardro to just knock him over.
There you go.
20.
23. This. There you go.
There's no damage roll for that, is there? Just knocking him down.
I should just knock him down. I guess there's no.
Is that just like the charge action?
I don't. The knockdown's just it's just an attack action that you can use.
Just an unarmed strike and stuff.
Yeah, essentially it knocks you. Yeah. So,
You would take 1 damage, but
aye. That's him at 10. Who's next? Is the another spy? You dwarfy one. Move him closer. Next is Steve.
I'm going to move up to this prone guy. I'm going to rage, bring out cruel, and I'm going to smash him from a blade.
Right.
Advantage to hit because he's prone.
13.
That's 19 to hit total.
That'll be it.
And get 65.
He's fucking unconscious.
No, he's dead.
What did you do?
No, he's unconscious.
Conscious. He's
still best saves.
Alright then.
What you got happening is the board.
No, he still has a bone left, but let's just say he's unconscious because he's been punched unconscious.
Yeah, that's not tough.
It would have been him next. Scott and Ben.
Oh, me?
So, Scott, I'm gonna go first.
So I'm going to. I've got enough movement to charge up at this guy.
Yep, there you go.
13.
No, that's miss. I think. Check. No, that is a hit.
Hey. 13 damage.
So, take a great big swing and slice it. I assume you're
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Okay, you take a great big swing and break it a couple of ribs.
Is it still up?
Ah, he's still alive. He's hopping. Still alive. So 13 damage to him. And Ben, you go.
Well, I'll show you how it's done.
No, you won't. You can ask somebody to move it for you.
Yeah, trauma daggers and attack.
Borrow your daggers and stab yourself with them.
Okay, yeah, probably. I'll be fine. I've got advantage. Well, my rolling. We'll see what happens. I just rolled twice and picked the result.
Pick the highest result.
16.
That's the numbers.
Oh yeah, plus numbers.
Roll a second one to see if you get a hit. Right, got some of the shit.
No, that's not.
3.
So 16
I'll do
plus.
16 plus modifier plus X.
Proficiency plus
So plus 3 plus 5.
Well, I won the hat. Yeah.
That'll be a hit.
Yeah.
The 16 was a hit.
Yeah. For some reason, use my high damage.
It's just if you'd got a critical. Yeah, it'd be different.
Yeah, of course. This is 3 plus 3.
6. So
And I've got another.
take out a good little slice of each side.
I'm going to use the offhand spell.
Is that you and my yes?
11.
Oh.
So 16 total?
Yeah.
Do you get your proficiency bonus?
No.
If you've taken
just-
only if you've taken.
Yeah, if you've taken the offhand.
So is it just the dex?
It's just the
It's
dex.
just
Yeah.
less 14 to hit.
It's just your
That's
bonus,
it.
isn't it?
After full damage.
It does it.
It does hit. Yeah, because his armor class is only 12.
Alright.
For one.
1.
No, you don't add
Yeah,
them.
unless the
Oh,
second hit you
No,
don't add them on.
second
Alright,
hit,
okay.
don't add them.
So you nick him a little bit in the second thing.
Just give my paper cut.
Oh, Nick. So Mark, you go.
Right. I go for Conan.
Right.
No,
He's the one in the red armor. It's actually red metallic armor. Shit. That was helpful. Don't drink and play D&D. You see? That's a fun thing to do, but sometimes you know shit.
Are we all just beating up the one guy?
Pretty much. Essentially, you're just all beating up the one guy.
Right, so I'm going to use my rapier, which is I use my D8 plus 2.
You roll the hit first.
You have to roll hit first.
Right.
Natural 20.
Exactly.
Right, so now you roll 2d8 for damage plus the modifier.
Yes.
I softened them up.
No, you didn't.
Roll again.
But it's on your keys, reroll.
I know, that's one.
Oh, sorry.
What was the second one?
Plus
3.
See, so that's 7 plus the modifiers.
He's probably so not by the attack bonus.
No, you're.
So what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is plus 4.
Alright, so 7, 11 total.
Dead.
It's dead.
I'm not touching.
That wasn't childish at all.
Just like poke a hole in them and it's
Then back down to Robert.
I'm going to run through the door up to the sweet guy before one he smacks one easy in the back.
You know a wizard?
Aye, that's a sorcerer.
I think my stuff is
When I hop on with it, if I use it in such a close space.
No, mate, that's too camp for me. I put the sword through with my metal.
I'll use the daggers up to it.
Oh, I'm totally fine.
Excuse me. Yeah, essentially you just you cut them up like a bit of
Kebab.
aye, pretty much. Chop him up like a little bit of command meat. What was your roll?
11.
11. What was you? Is that total? Yeah, that's not a hit. That was a miss. So the smugglers.
Do they just all?
No, a couple of them will shoot you. So the one there, and he'll shoot at who's at the front again? Ben. Ben. So two of them will target. Well, two of them each will target each use. So.
Just tell me if you get any hits.
Right. So first two on Ben. Oh, sorry Ben. That was 20. One hit.
You should use a luck on that.
Yeah. I would use the lock on. No, if I take it.
16.
No.
Oh no, that's bad. He still hits, but it's not.
Still hits, but it's not an action 20. It's not as bad, but D6. It's only 2 damage. Yeah. And the other two on Robert. One hits, but one doesn't. One goes and into the ground right in front of him. And the second one does 4 damage.
4 damage.
Sweat. Catch you in the leg.
Any of those archers
And the knee.
Any of those archers wearing armour? That's all.
Well, they're wearing leather armour. You're trying to use. You take an arrow to the knee, Robert. And then the rest of them bolt. So it's these three and the one. No, the one there. He stays. And then the rest of them.
So I'm assuming if they're running, they're probably.
And they'll run off.
No one's wearing like bye bye.
Bye. Who's next? Oh, one of them, the spy that was there, is not any longer. So, yes, the Raven. Sorry, Raven goes first.
He just goes. He's those two guys there, and in combat at all.
He is. He's unconscious. He's in combat.
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
Dendrian's in combat.
Who are they attacking right now?
He's attacking him.
Oh, who's this character?
That's it.
That's Robert.
Yeah, okay, flies over there and harasses him.
Harasses him.
I've kind of trained him in some where it works. And
Okay.
you can attack the Raven if you want to.
What you will?
No, like my Raven can't attack, but you can attack him, obviously. The bad guy can attack the Raven if he wants to.
Aye, the guy's going to attack the Raven because it's an
He's attacking the Raven.
The Raven is hit.
Oh, he's only got one.
It's dead.
He won't attack the Raven, honestly. That's a mean thing to do. So I think it's a disadvantage because you're distracting him.
Yeah, no, he loses his smacks because he's dead.
Alright, okay. He takes a swing at Robert and goes, wee. Falls on his arse. Who's next? Who is next? Emma.
I'm going to move in. I'm going to go quarterstaff.
Yep.
This guy right ahead, it's just 22.
22. So you smash him on the head. Right. Side of the napper.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Who's next? So you clock him on the side of his napper as he falls on the floor. So the leader, but then he's on his arse. Scott. No, Steve. Sorry. That's Steve.
Moving around here, I'm just gonna bring a bow down this way. 15.
That's a hit. Not quite as impressive as the last hit, but
7 damage.
7 damage. A take it lives to the big pour, so you slice across his back with like good heft. Oop. Right, so next is Scott and Ben. Ben, you go first this time. Not that it'll do much, probably.
Yep. I'll go for you. Yeah, no, I'm just seeing who's it. So who are the bad guys? This guy and
This
in
guy
this
is-
clump.
Just
That's-
that guy, just the gnome guy.
Just
that
the
one,
gnome and
these
then-
guys.
It's up to you whether you like to stick with the grip or go on
Yeah,
the
exactly.
mental case.
True. That's it then. Thank you. Yeah, so what are you doing, Ben?
I really don't want to run forwards.
No, knowing your luck, you very much do not want to run forward.
You're a forward
I'm gonna have a quick look at my spells and then
Fair enough.
see if I can cast anything.
Right.
That's some character.
What is that? That was
He's lightning breath.
Shooting your dog.
He's lightning breath.
Doesn't this mean pretty cemetery is going to my cat. I'm dead cat and breaking his body.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
You're gonna do something Ben like.
Yeah, exactly. I'll run 8 drops and try and attack him. Hoping everyone else is gonna follow.
Keep hoping that I'm going to go for the dwarf.
You've got a boulder.
I'm feeling brave. Okay. I'm going to attack with daggers.
What's it when you got a
4 with the first one. 4 with the other one. So I just kind of wave my daggers.
You fluff. You're like, and it's like.
You're basically doing the Indiana Jones thing with the guy that happens so to make you get killed.
I'm literally shot by an arrow next time.
Is he the only archer now?
I think there's another one. The second-
They're all archers. They're just one archer figure that I had with him.
So anyone going?
We gotta have a fun.
Yeah, no. Well, what weapon have you got there for this man? What weapon have you got?
I've got my closet.
Take a bow and arrow.
Roughly how far am I away from this?
There's 4 guys on
Alright.
1, 2, 3,
I'm a bit of a
4,
man,
5,
this
6, 7, 8.
Spread out rather than just
5 feet
five of
per
them.
square, so 20 feet.
That's the odds, I think.
No, 40 feet.
I like I thought.
See, I had it in my head that it was 40 feet, and then I recounted it and was like, no, that's right.
So,
That's dash.
yeah, I was going to say,
Well, you can charge in a combat, couldn't you? Was that a charge? I'm thinking of all things, never mind.
I was going to say,
Playing too many bloody different RPGs.
if I dash, I can get into combat with
Yeah.
him, but not attack.
No attack. Right.
So, yeah, fine.
Thank you very much.
What you could do is like you could move like 20 feet and
No.
then use your.
I'm not charging, I'm not able to
Okay. Everyone's charging in.
Everyone's going out.
Everyone's
just fighting
going
the
bonkers.
archers to get in their face so they can't.
So they can't shoot. Aye, very much. I would assume that, aye.
Give them some harsh language.
What's a whole crappy about it all?
Just when you're going.
Who is next? So that went all the way round to Mark, and we are back at the Robert.
I'm going to use what I roll.
You're going to use your spell to go.
Going to use Thunder Class.
This gnome guy is still
Every-
coming out.
Oh no,
He's
you
not
might
alive.
have us.
He's still alive. He's aye, that was right.
So you guys have to attack opportunity.
Aye, he does get an attack of
You
opportunity.
get an attack. Do you want
Yes.
to move this place or you just
We'll move it this way.
Right.
you get an attack opportunity then?
No,
Yeah.
the numbers.
Aye.
Aye, on him.
Well, 4,
So-
but never mind. Aye, hits him. For 3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
I'm going to use my spell in case I feel like
You'll get a natural 20 on these. So.
It was a 19
I could
this
use
time,
my
so it was
double-handed
lucky.
quarterstaff to
Yeah. Just. You're not
Just
right.
come on, man, then it doesn't
I'll
get
kill
the
them.
attack
try
opportunity.
to kill them.
Right, we'll go back. And
No, sorry.
Right, so you don't take the damage, but just.
Stick them back on.
11. 6 plus 5, 11.
11. No, that's not it. So you.
Oh wait, he gets advantage though, because he's one.
Oh yeah, aye, no, aye, it's multiple opponents, so yeah. Oh yeah. Aye, that's it. That's that. Boom!
So 4 or 1 support?
What were you attacking us?
7 damage. 7 damage, so gives a good crack to the brimstone and snaps a few. So the mob, the only one that can shoot is that one, and he will shoot. Who's the one? You, I'm assuming. No, he misses. Isn't he? The arrow goes. Whee! One at mark. Yeah, pretty much, except close combat. He hits you, Scott, for.
What did you roll to hit? What did you roll to hit?
No, he rolled a 20.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm assuming nobody's AC is over 20.
Not yet.
No, yeah, I meant yet. For 4 damage. So the one against Ben, I really don't want to roll high enough because it hits you. It feels like
Let me use my
your one last luck.
So a natural 1.
Okay, so he completely fluffs it and almost stabs himself. He failed in a good way, yeah. That was fine. See, every other way you've done it, you've completely messed up. But that's
the only time. That's the first time I've actually this been successful. What then?
no, it's the second time. It's just first time in this particular session. So it goes to Emma.
Just gonna hit him with quarterstaff again.
Oh no, the Raven actually.
Oh, you're even then.
They said.
No, he's not. I pulled it back because it was being mean.
Alright, you got a raven stuff.
You still have the Raven.
Okay. And the Raven's gonna fly over and harass this guy.
Okay. Enough. So Emma, your roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with
I
quarterstaff.
was going to say keep that roll, but never mind.
I've got a
Aye.
18.
18. That's definitely
Yeah, is 5 damage.
5 damage. So you clip him in the knee.
You still have it?
He's still alive. He's battered and bruised.
I haven't off that one.
Fine, yes, I'll hit my 15 minutes.
Yeah, that'll be a hit.
7, 13 damage.
You go and bisect the motherfucker and kill him.
Oh, I've got
So
some movement as well. I'm gonna
Okay.
Who's this guy?
That's the
That's-
rule.
Mark.
Oh, you've got advantage when you attack. The Raven's harassing.
Yeah, probably close enough. I was going to go for the one the reason we're going for it anyway.
What?
yeah, so Scott and Ben are still go.
Just go for the gambit. 25.
That's a
12.
that would be a dead smuggler.
Bye, Mr. Smuggler.
I'm gonna throw my daggers again.
It's like, well, we'll push it like that.
Okay. Men.
I don't get advantage yet. He's just
Engaged yet?
He's engaged because it's his turn.
So basically it killed him and then just pushed
Yeah,
it.
he pushed into him, so yeah, you get the advantage.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. 5. 12 plus
17.
It's a hit.
Yeah, 1 plus. Yeah, my glorious 1d4. 2 plus 3 5. 5
Damage.
yeah,
You're saying you're gonna go for your second.
2 advantage. 11 plus. Oh no, is it just
It's
dexterity?
just your dexterity.
15.
That's a hit.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
And don't add them to that.
Okay, so 10 altogether.
Is that 10 damage altogether?
Well, 5 and then the 4.
Oh, no.
9 damage.
9
Oh yeah,
damage.
sorry.
Yes, Benjamin, count properly.
Sorry, it's like hit in the head earlier.
Yeah, fair enough. You did get hit in the head. So it goes to Mark Boy.
There you go. I'm going to attack the guy getting attacked with the raven already
Okay.
with my rapier. Six.
You get advantage, so reroll.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna miss.
17, of course.
That's a hit. That's a stick him with a pointy end.
That's Del Boy, I know.
And then you'll have sneak attack on this one, so it's 6.
I think we've ever,
Six.
if you've ever missed an attack.
No.
Like ever.
No, I think you might have, but
Jake, not to D8 as well.
you get D6 plus D8 because he's been annoyed.
11 plus what's your mod?
11 plus 3
11
14.
plus my dexterity.
Oh, he's dead.
Got him.
That time.
Yes, very much so. The one in combat with Bane and Scott. Disadvantage. No, he goes.
Classic. That's one of my moves. What did you go like?
Just wanted to see me do that again, didn't you? Have it all over the bloody internet again. So the other one, well, he's too close to shoot really, isn't he?
No, you can still shoot Black Range, but
Yeah, but it'd be a disadvantage.
is he not already?
No, he's not at a disadvantage.
Oh, right, okay.
So he will jump into combat with.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, he misses. He goes. Go get it. So Robert, you. I forgot you had to go. It's a bit far though, isn't it? For me. Is it 30 feet? No, if he's there, that's fine. I just pushed him a wee bit forward. 5.
You can
You get
Oh,
advantage.
you have advantage.
So you go. No. So next is the Raven. Is the Raven gonna annoy anyone again?
He's
That
gonna.
one is annoying, so.
Yeah, he's gonna sit watch.
I assume these 4 are just fucking gone.
He's gonna enjoy the show. Because everyone's got advantage on him. You want to get my Raven killed?
Nah. He actually was helpful.
Yeah, what's it?
He didn't just shit on the bad guy this time.
Yeah, no,
So I think on that last game.
You did that for the well, you helped you kill a guy with Archer.
Exactly, that's it, that's fine.
Two six. One of the.
I love really the weirdest looking like town cars ever.
War incognito.
Because I'm like in all white and a silver mask.
Plain
And a
clothes
raven.
Is there anything at the main by the way?
Not yet.
To take a sword away from your bonus. Very easy.
Or you could be an awesome called Sparrow Boy.
Or something super. We get that one.
Rude was about here, and then I stayed where it was.
Archimedes. OG. Benjamin.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Why not? Benny, attack! That's not Benjamin.
Oh,
Use his full title.
Hammer.
Hammer.
Hamlet.
That's
Really?
That's gone a bit
Oh,
dark.
he was the propaganda minister.
That was
like,
Goebbels.
Oh, we're
oh,
aware.
the Goebbels?
Himmler was the head of the SS.
Yes, Himmler was Hitler's right hand man.
We're aware of many
Maybe
things.
Goebbels then, because he kind of like goes.
Maybe not name the imaginary partner after a Nazi. Just
That might
saying.
not be the best idea ever, naming a character after a Nazi. It's kind of...
Named after his veracity.
See, I was going to call my guy Minka, but no, let's no.
Let's not do that.
Love,
Let's not do that.
love naming
Where
animals.
did that come from?
It was Harvest Moon actually. I would always name like my chickens after dictators and terrible people. Like,
I can't talk.
Why are they not named after yourself then? That was me. But never mind.
Okay, so my first car was named King of the Dictator.
Sorry.
Because it was made in Kenya.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna have to
The audio got suspiciously crackly at this point.
Yeah.
It's like in subtitles when it's like people with like really, really strong accents. It's like unintelligible talking.
I love it when it says that. So when Scottish people come on, unintelligible babble.
I watched a documentary once. It was about kind of knife crime throughout Britain. And
Yeah.
they were in Scotland. They just subtitle everyone.
Well,
People for like Easter
they
House
did,
and all that, but they
um,
subtitled it all.
Wow.
They did an ESPN with Kenny Dalglish, and the subtitle it was for Liverpool. See when he took over again the last time, and they had to subtitle Kenny Dalglish. Because, well, to be fair, we have to fucking subtitle Kenny Dalglish. It's like, what the fuck did he say? Excuse me? Can't understand what he said. No. Didn't work. Let's just take it much. Eh? Aye, because let's just pretend that we killed these fools, because frankly, they're beginning to annoy the shit out of
Mercy
me.
rule with the dead.
they can run away if they want.
No, they're dead.
No, they're dead.
Can we look up options before we go?
He's from.
No, don't get.
Don't worry, they're not going anywhere.
How about somebody find them and take the swords and that? That's valuable.
There's a boy upstairs.
Terrified.
Terrified for his
You're
life.
alright, covered in blood.
Did he kill him or not? He did say no
You're
witnesses.
looking at corpses, my friend.
Of course.
Well, he's not witnessed anything.
I'd say we're searching this entire room because we're full of
alright.
smugglers.
We've not done it wrong. They attacked us. We were just defending ourselves.
All that's happened is they've fallen on their swords.
I've got 5
We've witnessed
witnesses.
it. Yeah, 5 witnesses that they've fallen on their swords.
Repeatedly.
Many times from hundreds of different angles.
5 witnesses in a room.
Yeah, Doing and Raven can quite be a witness, to be honest.
He can say yes and no.
Can he? Really?
Hello.
Can he really?
Yeah.
Raven's
Sure.
really good at mimicking humans.
Yeah. You can train them basic stuff.
Basic.
So he can swear, say yes and no, and go.
Give a convincing alibi to the town guards.
That's what you needed, Mariska. Swear yes, no, no.
See, you got there before me, Mark. I was going to say.
Hello, insert expletive.
Hello, you cunt. Oh, how many conversations have I had on Twitter about that? I've only been on Twitter since November, but the amount of times I have had conversations with Americans or people who have English as a second language and know that word from being really, really terrible from American telly and stuff, and they're like, it's got entirely different connotations here. You can be a cunt, and in a bad way here, but most of the time,
That's why you had an O here. I don't know his name. Alright, continue. He's gonna have to.
exactly.
He was better than start adding normal words to that, cunt bag, you know.
Oh, it's not.
Is that guy the first guy? Is he dead?
I just wanted you to continue fighting until. I didn't think it was going to take as long, to be honest with you. To kill them. They did. Or also Ben can't hit for shit most of the time. I know I'm being mean to Ben, but it's fucking true.
Every team's a mascot.
Indeed, every team does need a mascot. And that's.
It's him that's the mascot.
After that, don't fan.
Did you tell him basically to fuck off?
Number one fan. They don't know his name, forget his name.
Wow, they don't want to know his name either.
They gave us a sword, so.
Aye.
He gave us a sword, but he's annoyed. No, because every time we try to go for a drink, it's like, hey, I've been up to that, oh.
You fuck off.
Please? Thank you. You wee shit.
You pulled this up your sword, but clean the box. What the clean? They won't be none of that.
Was this Bay? This Bay? Oh. Yeah, it's entertaining as fuck for him. There's always one person though that the dice rolling's absolutely atrocious.
I know it's usually me, James.
It's usually me, to be honest.
What's it like playing Monopoly with me? Usually all getting like double sixes with that one, and it's snake eyes. Oh, I got double digits this time.
I've been gaming for 30 years, and my god, the fucking horror dice rolls I've had in my life, but there's some games that just they're superb, man. Can I get away with it? Can I get away with it? And it's like,
It's quite interesting to play Monopoly, man, with D20s. See how you would go with that.
I'm not sure that would go very well, to be honest.
No, that'd be terrible. That would be terrible.
You'd be running around the table going,
I've got another 200 quid. Every roll I get 200 quid.
On the table, you just sat and doing something.
I'm always in jail.
That's quite good actually, you both stepping on around. Yeah, you can collect around and you're not stepping on other people's properties.
I know, but nah, I hate being in jail. How many times was I in it last time? Like 5 times or something?
that's a sorted.
Anyway.
Anyway,
So, how much loot do we think of these poor unfortunates that would just have to be in the wrong place at time at the wrong
Another
time?
70 scimitars.
We'll turn up one day like that. So we go, the scimitar, right, he owes 2,000 gold. What do you mean?
You go with the scimitar, there's 4 grand worth.
well, the bandits, all 10 of them, are armed with scimitars and light crossbows. And the well, where's the Roma 16? Aye, there's 6 of them that you killed.
Oh, there's
4 of them.
four plebs and 3.
Aye, but there's 4 of them that he's actually killed. And the others were armed with short swords and hand crossbows.
So do they
So how
just
many is that,
drop their
sorry?
weapons?
3 hand crossbows, 3 short swords, and 4 singers. And see, 200 gold pieces.
200 gold.
200 gold. They weren't very good smugglers. If they only had 200 gold in them.
Alright. What you
crossbow and short sword weapons.
divided by 6 is
30, 30,
math checks out.
Are you keeping the treasury then?
Guess I'll
Aye, 10%. That's
So you
He's the one doing the math, I'm just kidding.
23 gold.
No, he's not doing any math.
Well, I've got 8 intelligence, you don't want to do the maths.
There's 23 gold in the thing. Because we're doing 10% in the
Okay.
a big kitty.
Right.
Right. As well.
Did anybody need any weapons?
Just what? How do you normally work to ammunition for missile weapons?
Just 1 for every shot you take 1 off.
Right, so you want to go that?
Yeah. So if they're all armed with a quiver or a quarrel, whatever, and they've taken. Well, they've not shot any, so the hand crossbows are all still there.
It's just so. Because I'm going to grab 20
We'll
crossbows.
slice that way.
Right, so every time you fire, unless it's some sort of trick shot or whatever, and you take more off because of it, or you do more attacks because of it, then. But aye, they'll have taken like 3 or 4 quarrels off of their light crossbows.
I didn't take another chunk of crossbow bolts just.
Yeah. Cool. So.
Usually we're all 33 gold richer. Both of the 200.
Right, so in the room, there's a glyph that's been written on the wall.
Oh yeah, look at the 10%.
Do you just want to interact with the glyph at all?
I want to check the room for more secret doors, I guess. It's 3.
There's none. The only door is the door out
I've got
back.
an idea. Pick up one of the dead bodies. Go to the other door with the glyph.
I don't touch dead bodies now.
I'll happily.
That's it. I've got a strength 18, this is fine. Take one of the dead bodies for this room, go towards the door with the glyph, just.
Right, so when you interact with the
Ragdoll
wall,
physics
a
happen.
small section of the wall pivots on its centre axis, revealing a wall cache with treasure inside, and written inside in grease paint. There's a string of letters, which again I will send you via.
That's it. What was that treasure?
If we have 20, so everyone
Yeah, everyone has 20. No, everyone has 30.
30. So if
Ours is 20.
So actually I won't because it's actually. So it says right, do them 4 at a time and read bottom range in 6 rows. Right, so it's arrange these in 6 rows. So the first one is CNSR, so Charlie November Sierra Romeo Bravo Oscar November, so RBZON, India Romeo Uniform Whiskey, so IRWW, actually MUTA, so Mike Uniform Tango Alpha. So the next one's SSHR, so Sierra Hotel Romeo. And the final one is OHED, so Oscar Hotel Echo Delta.
How are they arranged, like underneath or beside each other?
So four along each other and 6 rows top.
You do the second one again?
Second one again is Romeo Bravo Oscar November. Fuck
These
me.
will be your
And I haven't even been writing that much. But
Thank you very much,
I keep on messing things up.
No, that's right. Two.
Also in the wall you find.
This is a crossword puzzle.
I've got
So, wrapped around a wand is a scrap of paper on which is written "Whisper something you've never told anyone." So it's a wand of secrets.
So is it kind of like identifying?
It's just a wand of secrets. I don't know what the fuck a wand of secrets is.
Why is he taking the one?
Right, I think I've figured it out.
okay.
Yeah, if you just basically read down the column, you get Crimson Brush, Southern Ward.
Right. That's the next location then.
So the treasure thing, was it just a wand?
It's just a wand.
Nuts, we didn't get more gold.
I'll hold the ones now.
Yeah.
We can share it if need be.
Right.
Not really sure what one is.
No, I'm the treasure.
Yeah.
Are you the treasure? I thought you were
Well, agreed.
I will take the ones now.
Right, so this was meant to take 2 hours, by the way. So. I only took about 15 minutes fucking run.
We're ahead of schedule.
Oh, we're nowhere near schedule. This is the kind of thing that happens all the time. I'm used to it. It might take us 2 sessions to actually get through the fucking thing. So, Sword and Delight is a restaurant on the first floor of the interior of the Hawkman. One of the fabled walking statues of Waterdeep in the castle world. Busy restaurant but won't allow the adventurers to search around unless they're willing to. So you basically go up and you ask if they'll let you search and they'll tell you no unless you're willing to do some work for them.
Could I persuade them to take gold students to work at the same time?
What's the answer?
How much money we are breaching an hour's worth of work?
Right, so on the first floor, this one Delights is a restaurant that primarily caters to the tower's wealthy tenants. The dining area is finely decorated, the kitchen and storerooms at the back behind double swinging doors. So it's owned and operated by Shani and Vonda, 2 sisters, while Shani's husband Adele cooks. So nobles and commoners alike crowding the dining area.
So did they let us search if we didn't go and stuff?
No, because
What sort of work are we talking about?
just work in the kitchen. Because Vonda tells you that, Shani tells you Adele and Vonda have fell ill with an ear infection and they're too busy to chat, but if you do some work, she'll let you look around the place.
I'm happy to stay in the kitchen and do talkies while the rest of them go a bit.
I don't mind doing a bit of waitering and talking to the locals, find out about the building.
You know,
No, because they don't. Shani doesn't tolerate anyone not in the employ, knocking around in the place. So if he's wanting, yeah, because they're quite busy because they've just opened to the general public. They only used to cater to the residents. So
A couple hours work.
Right.
washing dishes.
Yeah, any manual labour.
right,
The Italian football staff, manual labour.
Put our weapons in the sink, get them washed. What's butter?
right. So
we do some manual labour in the kitchen.
right, 'cause, is anyone working in the restaurant? Is it
Yeah, everyone's
I'm going to do a bit of waitering.
waitering and
Talking to the locals.
Entice people in, because dishwashing.
dishwashing?
I'd stab it.
Right. So
I'm going to talk to the regulars as well.
okay.
Ask about the building. Ask
Well, I'll
about
just tell you that it's been owned. This Home Delights has been owned by this family for years and years, and you know the family have kept it going. Before now, it used to only be, you know, the people who lived here that were allowed to eat here, but now they've been opening it to people outside, and we're not happy about it. This is our place. That's the locals telling you this.
Right, so you just served the locals before, and then
Yep.
they just opened it to everyone.
Yep.
Can I talk to the kitchen staff?
Of course you can talk to this kind of stuff. As the pigeon takes a great big dump in the soup
Alright.
and then flies away again.
That's bloody amazing.
Yes. The kitchen staff also.
Do they
Um,
care?
Yes, they do.
On elfins.
Because they've all worked. They've all worked for the locals. Can you roll me a perception check, please? Anyone who's working in the kitchen, perception check.
D20. 19.
An 18. You notice a glyph mark written in the stone on the kitchen floor under a barrel for fish that you've been moving about.
Wow. I was lucky.
It was very lucky actually, because you had to get over 15.
Take a break from working, it's just a stand
No, it's not standing on it. You're not standing.
Is Effie in the kitchen?
No.
You in the kitchen?
Is she? Aye. Alright, okay.
Can you be an mechanic?
I'll be a mechanic then.
Yeah. Do I can't check that? I don't know what it does.
I want to touch it.
That's what I threw a body in the last one.
Right, so the glyph and it is. I can't turn it around, but it's. All the glyphs are the same glyph. It says title mark glyph, and I'm like, where's the title glyph? I can't find the title glyph. It's the fucking face, of course it is.
So you have to touch the last one with
Is it the same thing that's on top of the map?
I've actually not had a look at them up, do you know what? Since.
Is it that one?
No.
Yeah. Well, since we don't say why is confusing.
I don't think I could do it.
Well, that's what it's.
They don't kind of interact with these, they just. Oh, right, horrible. This was.
Just imagine if you're a wee guy going, it's alright, get the fail.
Just do it, okay? You're just going to stand in it, nothing's going to happen. I'll go jump up and down and hope that that's going to help.
Trap door open.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I think
Fair enough.
I'm too. Get a bit tighter.
Who's the heaviest?
You're just coming with them.
This man.
This guy's taller than me. Dragonborn are usually
Yeah, probably.
You're pretty dense, probably.
So,
You're all muscle.
I'm not, how tall are you, bro?
Start at 6 foot.
I thought you said 17 feet. I'm like, how did you get in? What places?
Slender man.
just takes his feet through the window instead of
Don't tell me that has no fucking safe football.
exactly what.
Honestly, not.
There's no one else going to give you that all. I don't feel safe.
So six. For some reason, it's not. Honestly, we're more organised than this normal. It's driving me crazy. There we go.
Yeah, no, 11 and 4 doesn't go down.
So I'm sorry. Come on.
There we go. Finally got it.
So does it go look the same as the one we've seen in the basement then?
Fancy dragon. Skull dragon.
Gold dragon?
A gold one.
No, it's inverted. The colours are inverted.
that what the glyph is?
That's what the glyph is. That's the glyph that you see.
It's the same as the previous place.
Same as the previous place. It says title glyph, and I'm like, what's the title glyph? And then I think to myself, title cranes, you complete not off Fanny.
So that needs to find dragons.
That's what you see on the floor.
I mean, that is what
The place is called the Crimson Brush, so is there a brush anywhere?
There's a brick that's kind of out of place. So
keep that noted until the kitchen's clear.
right, so the service comes to an end, and the owner thanks you for your work and pays you a couple of gold each, because you did help her out, even though. So you do get a couple of gold. It's probably too much, but for the day's work.
Man's got to pigeon poop suit.
You said you tossed that, so I assume you put the whole batch of soup on your own side.
Right, so you open up. I assume you're prying up the. Right.
It's also got an entire ring of smugglers inside it. It's also got a whole ring of smugglers in it.
No. This is a little brick.
See for
No, fuck you, dick. I keep on doing this. I keep on telling you stuff that you really shouldn't have told you. It's like the 4 at a time we talked the bottom. It's part of the clue. Right, so in with in the hidden cache in the kitchen floor, the character's trying to fall 2 silver daggers. These daggers can't be sold. The note wrapped around one of them means for the shopkeep.
Is there any bonus for using?
They're silver daggers, so if you attack them with both of them, it would be a bonus, but
The silver one from ghosts.
I can't remember.
I fight with 2 daggers. Is that right?
What did the note say?
For the shopkeep.
For the shopkeep, right, so probably we'll find that shop at some point and they'll be, oh!
Such and such saved the bunnies.
I mean, we are about to go into the alley expecting daggers of interest.
3 daggers alley.
3 daggers.
That's the name of the place. Right. I'm gonna go for P.
Well, just for shits and giggles, should we tell the guard that we should go investigate a house and kind of smuggling thing?
I don't think we should, purely because it's for a dead body. What are we?
I mean, if we deal with enough reason, he might say it's alright, because
Why would we help the guard though?
There's
also
that. Then we get to
See title sentence, shits and giggles.
reputation.
I mean, if you want to go talk to the guard, you do it after we're done.
We're going to hang the food compared to the guys.
All we're gonna find is this kid, and that's kind of different.
Yeah, all we're gonna find is
It's like
You're
the
like-
woman.
We had the kid murdered like
Well,
thieves.
that's the thing. See if we tell them the parents knew about the smuggling thing, the parents are going to get arrested. That one's going to end up an option on the street.
Well, we
No, the parents are still alive, they weren't
One of them would.
7.
I still like
You've got a point.
You have got fun. People need slaves.
These guys use those.
Alright, we'll roll for it.
Pretty sneaky.
Fun.
For what?
Whether we
Whoever gets highest is what we do.
D20, you're a cunt.
go for it.
Honestly, if we're going to tell them, when we get back to the bar, we tell the barman, we tell the guy who runs the place to say, well, by the way, if you want to make yourself a few points, you can tell the guards that you had the rumour that there's a smuggling house up there.
Alright then, go.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Actual
20.
21.
Natural 19 and all.
Still not seen you roll like.
I know.
Wow.
I've actually been really good.
So when we go back.
Whoever like comes up with the best name.
It's like one good stuff in it, and just that.
Gets named for it.
I like to tell them anyway, but I just like to draw positions for some
Yes,
reason.
the name for a reason.
Yeah, if anyone comes up with
It's not my
a
bad,
good
but I
name,
hate
get
that.
named that.
Is it male or female?
I wouldn't know.
You just check it.
No, it's a female raven.
You just look up this stuff.
Really?
Just try and do it.
Aye. Quickly.
So the only thing we agreed as we're walking to the Three Dagger Alley is next time we're back in our boozer, we're going to say to the barman, you might want, if you want to earn yourself a few gold with the town guard, say you heard a rumour about a smuggling operation out of this house in this area, and whatever you get, we split it 50-50.
Fair enough.
Or a favour for everything on. God.
What innkeep are we there?
The one that we're staying
The
in.
one that we're in.
Aye.
If we
Or
are,
just tell 20 different barmen at 20
Aye.
different bars.
Yes,
Get
yes.
half.
Yes,
Get half of every bar.
are we gonna like create a song with this absolute murder?
Well, you're the boss, so.
Yes.
You tell us.
I'll happily write that for the edition. I'll write a song about our glorious exploits and
My entire reason for adventuring is so that people will tell songs of my bravery. And ultimately,
Right.
glorious death.
See, in order to actually get this done, right? I've already given you the clue to the fourth clue.
Alright, we'll just go to that. Place
So
where
you
someone's
know
wallet.
where you use or yeah. So
Let's
let's
skip a bit.
yeah. Skip the gang hideout bit.
Oh.
Come back!
More combat, aye. More combat and more combat.
It's the best part.
I will take half health and go loot.
Right, so 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 you've been led to the Crimson Brush. So the treasure you think you're looking for is possibly here. Crimson Brush is an art shop in the first floor of a small 2-storey building. Small standard apartment is upstairs. Shop itself is a display room, 15 feet wide by 50 feet. Shelves spread throughout. Shop counter is along the back wall, next to the door leading to the back canvas canvas artwork and painted trinkets around the display throughout. Most of the art, includes blood as a theme for depicted objects. Oh, for fuck's sake, this place looks really, this sounds really nice, doesn't it? So, Gath is the owner, artist and tenant of the Crimson Brush. So, what do you wish to do?
Rock up.
I'm gonna look around, see if anything catches my eye that's unusual, like these weird paintings of blood.
I wanted to talk to Gath. Do you use real blood in your paintings?
That's kind of a weird question, right? If I use real blood.
Was it weird as in, why would you ask me that? Or, why would you ask me that? Of course I use real blood.
Exactly.
Was
Why
that-
would
was
you
that-
ask?
Was that his entire
That-
answer?
that
Of
was-
course I use real blood.
Fuck's sake, man.
That's definitely real.
Man, there's a few famous artists that do that.
I know.
Stuck me quite well.
What's some sad animal blood? Or others.
They're probably the first ones.
So what was the clue again? Crimson Brush
Crimson
South.
Brush and all.
There's also 2 silver daggers for shopkeeper.
Yeah.
What was it?
So
Crimson blood.
Crimson Brush.
So is he, could you,
Crimson Brush.
he runs this shop.
Yeah, he runs the shop.
So we should offer him
Yeah.
the 2 daggers.
I gave him to you got the 2 daggers. Do like yeah, I got the daggers for you.
Yeah. These mean anything to you, sir? Daggers.
He steps back. It's like, why would you have them?
For you.
No.
Who before then?
I don't know. Why would you say they're for me? Why would you say they're for me?
To give them to the shopkeep.
Who told you to give them the shopkeep?
That
We
would
fucking
be
told us.
Well, whoever told you were to bring them to me is, you shouldn't have been telling you to bring them to me.
Can I try to persuade them that we're all friends and we're not going to go to cards with it?
Aye.
On you go, try persuade them. No, go play it, fuck's sake.
We're interested in a cult. We want gold. That's all we care about.
Well, what do you want gold
I
for?
think it trinkets.
But I don't have any gold. I'm an artist.
We're just
Keep those fucking things away from me.
we were paid to bring them to you.
I don't know who was paying you to bring them to me because that's not cool.
We don't know either. It was a dead drop.
You're acting very, very skittish for seeing two daggers.
You've seen a lot of blood, so where do you get the blood?
For something that paints in blood, you're getting very, very scared at seeing two wee silver bits of cutlery.
What do you know about
They're
these daggers?
not the bits of cutlery, they're knives.
Ah.
I don't like knives.
Oh, fine. I mean, look, do I look like a dart? Does he look like a dart? Does that thing look like a dart?
Guards come in all shapes and sizes and never mind.
No, that's not.
Wrong place. Waterdeep.
No, that's not.
But he failed the guard exam, he kept falling up.
No, I can well believe it.
Aye.
Those kinds of people.
I've literally got a wound from falling over.
And I like Stephen too much to be in the guard.
While this is going on, just have a bit of a shift as I see if I can see anything
Okay.
worth.
Alright, go.
So this is investigation.
Investigation.
12.
Plus
12.
What he clearly knows what the daggers are. So,
Aye.
like, what would you know about these daggers? Can you help us out here?
Don't know nothing.
Can I have a look at the art and just to see if there's anything weird about the art? 16.
So, you see there's a wall-mounted crypt portrait that's pushed out a little bit from where it should really be on a wall.
That. Can I buy that piece? How much is it?
No, that's somebody else's.
How much do they offer? I'll offer you
Not
more.
next to.
To be close enough that if he tries to do anything, I can just fuck him.
Can
Okay.
I intimidate him? Because he's more my patience stand with like this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was
Oh, okay.
trying to do that next.
We should try advantage because I'm standing next to him.
Yeah, no,
Could somebody
Right.
please get me that piece of art?
I don't have to piece out for you.
Right.
Right,
Oh,
he
two
just,
seconds.
he just takes it.
Right.
We don't get paid until you get these daggers. So either you take them in your hands or you take them elsewhere on your body.
No, I want to know what these daggers are. Who knows what they are?
Steps back a bit further. Right, well, you're intimidating.
19.
I'm just going to drag
Plus numbers.
Plus numbers.
Aye, well, it would have been difficult,
Tell us what you
but
know.
with a 20, because he's not easily intimidated. Right, okay. Pictures, my bosses, I don't want any trouble. There's something underneath that I saw the other day. I assumed it was something he did. Just do what you want. Steps away.
What's the deal with daggers? While they're looking at the picture, what's the deal with them?
I don't like
Shite
silver.
yourself when you
I
saw
don't
it.
like silver.
You don't like silver?
I don't like silver.
Interesting.
Don't like silver at all.
You like blood and you don't like silver?
No.
Sounds like a vampire thing or something.
What? No, it wouldn't be a
I
vampire.
don't like silver at all.
It could be a ring.
How dark is it? Light, dark?
Quite
Could be a troll.
There's mirrors. He's not a vampire.
Is he a troll? Do you get a chance? No.
What is not like silver?
Right, you're just going to you're going to take the painting then?
Take the paint and give it to you. Yep, take the paint down. Let's have a look.
There's something behind the painting.
There's something
Oh shit, no, I should not have done that.
that.
Oh no. no, he goes to attack on these. Yeah, I know. So,
Alright.
attack opportunity.
Wizard.
Yeah, you get an attack opportunity. Because you're right next to him.
I don't want to kill this guy.
Well,
yeah,
you can knock him unconscious if you want.
Yeah, well,
Non-fatal.
I don't want non-fatal damage.
Knock him down on the head. Especially if you miss.
12.
oh, he's a
Is
three.
that-
He's a three.
Oh no! You know, it will be. It will be happy.
He's a three to silver, so it's got to be something.
13.
13 damage. Fuck. Okay.
D+6.
Where are the silver daggers right now?
No, I've got them in hand. I just kind of like got them out, and I was like,
I was going to say,
Yes.
I was going to say if I'm trying to do non-fatal damage, it's more of a just more of a take his leg clean out. So basically, just right across his kneecap, just
Right.
right down.
Okay.
I'll say yes.
just in case it's a weakness.
So tap that slimy.
One sec.
See that?
Right, so he takes damage on his knees, but he's not. It says immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and non-magical attacks.
Non-magical attack.
Right,
We don't have
that's
any
me.
magic
Using
weapons.
daggers.
It's
You're all
me and
fucking
you.
daggers.
It's me and you rotating.
Possibly the daggers would be the idea.
Right.
Don't worry, I'm like the master dice roller.
Oh, yeah, we're all sleeping. Just
The three,
Oh, the daggers magic.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Are we rolling an initiative now?
Yeah, roll initiative.
yeah. Super initiative roll. 13 plus
It's better than his was.
3
and
and
all
16.
16.
Did you know?
Right, so Emma.
17.
17. Robert.
That was the same as that.
What?
I have no magic, so I don't know.
They roll
No,
initiative.
Roll
no,
initiative, hang on. You can grapple him.
I was just going to pin him in the neck.
17 plus 2, what's order plus 4? 21.
What's your dexterity? What's your dexterity?
Yeah.
16.
16?
8 plus 4.
Oh, is it?
No bad.
D20 plus your
Where's your
It's
proficiency?
not your roll. No, you don't.
No, you don't have a proficiency initiative.
Yeah, 16.
Steve.
8.
Oh my god. No, you really.
Scott.
10.
Right, Matt, you can go first. You can go first.
I got one of the daggers off the boat.
Oh, your dex is plus 2, so
No, no,
you're
no,
proficient in that, right? You get extra.
Well, there's two rolls.
Yeah, but I just rolled.
Right, hold on, I need to check something.
Oh, I'm crazy!
Hold 2 seconds because I need to check something because I can't remember this particular rule. I did look it up, but my brain's like a fucking sieve.
That's what it is. What is the proficiency?
Proficiency, yeah. You get the proficiency on attack rolls, so that is your proficiency. That's
Where the fuck is
I was
this?
like, I felt like all those have been making them off. There's a whole lot.
No, that wouldn't surprise me. That's mean, but true.
No. No, man, I like to sleep in the room. 3.1 of them don't win it right. Finals time. 5 days in a row, we're losing two because of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're using different weapon, it's all a weapon and a shield, plus 2. What's the damage?
Okay, yeah.
What
was that? Yeah,
Like you're on page?
It's basically
Yeah.
it's a hammer, but I can't take it, so
Yes. What are you saying? That you've got
So I've got a warhammer shield.
Yeah.
So we normally just get a plus 4 based on the strength, but because I've got one weapon and a non-weapon, I get plus 2 with the dueling fighting style. So I get plus. So basically when I'm hitting something, it's a strength modifier of 4 Some ones on top of that. So dice roll.
What did you say the first two?
Roll.
Normally you get 4 damage, now it gets plus 20 damage.
Hey!
Was that a natural 20? Right, so that's critical hit.
Roll twice as many.
Oh, can you?
Is it mean with damage, right?
Then it's silver weapon.
Oh, you've got silver weapon, okay.
Because I kind of just grabbed the dagger off the table. I'm assuming you just grabbed
I
the
just grabbed the silver that I had one because it was.
So 2d6.
No, because you put them on the table at present, did you?
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, 2d4.
2d4 plus a d6. Because you get sneak attack.
Oh, that's good.
What is it, D4?
Go on.
There's one here.
Oh, yes. D6.
And your d6.
double ones.
2d6 gives you sneak attack.
Alright. So 2d4.
2d4 plus 2d6.
Would you get sneak attack if you knew?
Whenever
Four
there's
dice
an
and you
ally
roll
within
3
five,
ones.
you can
Oh,
use
really? I thought
Yeah.
it was only
Plus your dexterity, which is plus 4 or something.
Aye, well, plus 2. I'm not
Mine's
using
damage
my daggers,
plus
so I'm using daggers. So would that still give me the proficiency?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Back
still
4 then.
4.
So 4 plus 5.
4 plus 5, 9 damage plus silver weapon.
And actually it suffers the damage.
How much is the damage on?
9.
9. Yes, he does suffer damage.
Thank God proficiency saved that.
Okay, well, another dagger is on the table.
Right, so Emma, you're next.
Grabbing the silver weapon, another dagger on the table.
We're going to just run up, grab
Actually, you've got a
the
magical, do you have any magical attacks?
No, you do Shillelagh's a magic attack.
Oh yeah, that's
Shillelagh's a magic attack.
makes your weapon magical.
Yeah, I'll cast you and hit him with my water sparkle. 23.
I'll be a chance. Was that a hit?
Right.
For 23, what was your hit? What was your roll?
19.
19.
Plus four.
Nah, no. I don't know what's going on.
That's
I'm
10
just
damage.
waiting for a fall.
10 damage.
We don't like killing you, right? Just going off right.
Oh no.
No, that's past that.
Alright, so
Possibly not. Benjamin.
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell on them.
Shocking grasp?
What?
Shocking grasp, maybe?
Why not? I don't know what I'm rolling.
It's D8 for something else.
But you
Well,
could
it's
cast it
not-
first.
It's a melee spell. That's natural.
Natural 1.
That we are not.
Wait, can you claim advantage because there's a few of us already
Yeah,
playing
alright, I'll.
we get
roll
advantage.
again.
We get advantage
Roll
for
again.
attack.
I don't get advantage
Alright.
for spells.
We get
Oh, yeah,
advantage
sorry.
for attack.
No, do you get I don't think you do get advantage in spells
I
unless.
give myself a status shock.
I was going to say, man, you guys are giving but you go for an escalate.
I don't think so, but.
No.
Don't get
Someone
advantage.
else taking
Do you fall and hit your head again?
How much?
I'm up for that, yeah. Well,
No,
like,
he's
this
off
is
Tom
why
Cruise,
we're
you
in
can't.
this.
He gets like I get all the time. Scott.
Fucking
Grapple.
So with that, is it just a? Is it
Just a grapple.
a bit to roll? Is it?
That's why I wear a mask.
Is it roll with strength or
That's just all
athletics?
cracked and everything, but it's face and all that.
Covering up for the bruises.
19.
That'll be aye. That'll be a drag him to the ground or something.
I just basically properly like pin his arms down and just pull him straight to the ground.
We managed to get him down on the ground. Steve.
I want as well. I can just grab the silver dagger that's left in there.
Yeah, let's go
Stab
that.
him. That's what I'm going to do. I get nice like some grab. So let's take 20. 2 to hit.
That'll be a hit. And I'm assuming that is a critical fucking hit. Well,
I guess he counts. Is it an auto crit? He's technically prone.
I don't think it's a crit as prone, I think it's a crit as paralyzed.
yes, a critical's paralysed.
I just advantage because he's prone.
Yes, the advantage. Which you already had the advantage anyway, but.
3 plus 4 is 7 damage.
So, okay.
Yeah, you said it.
Alright,
Yeah.
Robert. Right.
Ow.
So,
Don't worry, I
Hope he's iron then he's tail.
he attempts to get you off him. Not with that.
Do we want me to roll?
Hmm?
Want me to roll?
No, there's no point. Honestly, there was no point.
Okay, that's fine.
So we're back round to Mark.
There we go. Attack again with the
Yes.
silver.
You get advantage this time.
I'll stab it.
Roll again.
What is it? Just
It's immune to non-magical attacks, but because the silvered weapons.
yeah. So,
What was
It's a
the
natural 16.
16? Yeah, that's D6 plus, well, D4 plus,
Yeah, D4 plus D6.
because you get your sneak attack.
I have no idea. It's apparently not enough.
Some type of weird creature.
Actually, 12 damage.
12 damage.
18. Oh, what a surprise.
With advantage, you missed a bit.
Oh, right. Still hit though.
The commotion, by the way, is concerning people outside, so
Stop.
the stomping and the smashing and the. Right. Yeah, there you go. You are next, I believe. Well, it's already Shillelagh, so.
Misses.
No, because you get advantage.
Still misses.
What was the.
1 and 2.
That's actually a hit.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's a monstrous thing, possibly, but he's not.
That is 9 damage.
But you don't wear an armor.
No, don't mind armor, no. So 10 damage?
9 damage.
9 damage. You should be able to tell the fact that it's not dead yet. I can't fucking count it. Right. Ben. Fucking rasp!
18!
double digits.
That's unlikely.
That's it. Flies.
What's the save against that?
Oh yeah,
It's just a skeleton.
it's 1d8.
So it's a normal,
Yeah.
just a normal spectator, right? Okay.
Yes.
So there's no save against it.
Oh,
1 damage, and it can't take reactions until next turn.
He goes,
Check bonus actions.
I'm
I love
mildly.
that you focus on the positive.
I just mildly annoyed him.
mildly annoyed him, aye. Mildly annoyed him.
Cut him
Steve, no, Scott.
Eyes, just.
You just pinning him. Take him down.
You get a cheeky headbutt in there. I don't know if there's any damage.
He'll not do any damage, no. Doesn't
Make me feel
matter.
better.
Make,
Like I'm just doing this.
and then Steve.
Actually, you haven't got a cheeky headbutt. Natural.
This is a bit cruel.
If only we had something that wasn't like that, it was causing damage. All these criticals.
I do, but I missed. 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
Ooh, he's very, 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 very close. In fact, he may be very, very, very dead. No, he's not. He's not yet. So, Robert.
Using that Chaos Bolt spell.
Okay,
2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
right, okay, you roll to cast.
Then attack lost. 7 plus 5 hits. Well,
That's a hit.
damages. Oh, that's. And I can't type for them.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. He's dead. You only had to do 1 damage to kill him,
There you go, Robert.
and he reverts into a fucking werewolf.
Yeah!
Which means, if the guard come in, werewolf.
Werewolf attacked us, mate. We saw. No.
Well, you still have.
We still need We're still going to get
Still have a couple of minutes.
Alright, so what's behind this
try and-
fucking painting?
I softened them up.
Every single time you softened them up. Every single fucking time I softened them up.
Put one
I never actually killed anything. I just.
Right. You check the painting. You have to look at this.
Right.
I locked the front door.
That is supposed to be for inside and what's behind the door.
Right, so there's another.
Are you practicing?
There is another glyph. Right, crypt looks many others. The venture must like. Right, do you want to take the painting?
Sure.
And run it the fuck away.
Yes.
I'm assuming, because there's nothing there.
Back door by any chance?
Nothing else.
Cashier, anything like that.
Take the daggers.
Couple of hundred.
Take the
Nice.
daggers.
Ah, yeah, take that out.
Keep the daggers, but you can get actually keep the daggers. It's at the end. It says at the end you don't actually get the daggers.
Alright.
Also, the fact that they were used to kill somebody, you maybe want to drop them.
A werewolf.
Yeah, but
We're glad to travel the way
I was wondering why that wolf was just sitting at the door the whole time, but I didn't need it. Just sitting there like,
Alright, yes, we killed the werewolf.
Let's find a quiet place and
right. So at the end of that, obviously you get the Wand of Secrets.
I got that.
So the bandits. I'm gonna work out the XP. Obviously you need to go and have a look and figure out where this particular
So it's a painting
is the painting of somewhere of a crypt. Yeah.
So we need to then
Figure out where it is.
the crypt is.
Yes.
And that's probably, I'm assuming that's the last no, is it, see on the map there was one bit without,
That the bit
Crimson Rush was the main bit, and then the extra one.
aye, so that's the Crimson, that was the Crimson Brush was the last one.
Yeah, the
And then
bit that you've
the
just
cross is, we can assume where the crypt is.
yeah.
Can we take him into the tavern and like get something to eat for rest?
You can if you want, yeah. That's absolutely fine.
Get my hit points.
Can we have a group meeting? Would you rather tell me about the reason of returning that even though he's still in the group, he's getting paid on a performance rating?
That's fair enough. That's actually fair enough.
You're going to sing. If you're not going to fight, you're going to
200, 5.
I'm like the standard there. I should if you can find me a flag of some sort.
Right. So in total, you have accrued 1900 experience between these.
That's still good. 1900 divided by 6. Mathematics.
So it's 300 and
360.
each.
That's not
Oh, I'm leveling up.
Yeah,
You actually level up.
Yeah.
thank you.
300.
You can still level up. I can never remember these things.
But I've got 165 already. So
Yeah, so if you're. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, right, if it's 300 then it's enough for you all to level up, yeah. Which you can do just now because there's plenty of time. That's kind of what I wanted to move it along.
They leveled up.
You got 360.
Do it quickly now. So we can do more.
One of us.
Right, do you want to try and haggle with somebody to sell your shit?
You did do that.
How much was in that till again, by the way?
300 gold.
300 gold.
So,
30 goes to the thing.
Oh, 278.
right, so if you go back to
I've just said some comments once to see
the
150.
pub,
Done.
the owner asks for your tale of your adventure so far. You don't need to tell them because I already fucking know.
You killed a fucking werewolf.
Killed a werewolf? So seriously, fuck.
I thought it was a vampire at first, but
Look, I thought it was cagey with a silver
Aye. KT with the silver knives. I like that one.
With fun Dane and a smug costume. 16. I could get it with the storyteller and then just get my voice back at the fake time.
I'll be your PR guy. I'll write you some songs.
There was 6 smugglers against us. Now to be fair, well, we're still here. Half of them ran with their tails between their legs when they saw me. Like the fact that somehow, well, the guy is here, I suppose. One gentleman have got all blue bodies.
You're like Ray
Winston.
Right.
Alright.
Ray Winston.
Ray Winston,
A Scottish Ray Winston. Well, you are going through that. I will tidy up a bit.
do you want us to roll for hit points on the level up, or just
Roll for hit points when you level up. It's just the first level. You go on the full. The full whack.
Alright, well, first level.
yeah, but we're going off the second.
Alright.
Aye, you're going on the second level.
So is it
So
D20?
1d8
No.
What a
For
crack.
a thief, D6 is it for?
D8 for roll.
A rogue is D8.
Oh, roll.
Pretty much everyone's a
It
D8.
used to be D6.
Except you're a D12.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Aye, barbarians are.
Everyone
Didn't fucking matter, roll it too.
everyone is a D8. It's plus 2.
Oh, yes,
Set fighters and barbarians. Because it used to be
And paladins.
mages were D4s,
Paladins are
sorcerers were D6.
Rangers are D10s as well.
Rangers
Oh.
are D10s for some
Rangers used to be D8s as well.
Don't
And
get one of
the
those.
Fiend Ranger's kind of like a proper fighting class.
Rangers always should have been
Yeah.
a proper fucking fighting class.
Oh!
Correct.
9 plus con.
Roll it too.
9 plus your con.
Plus an extra 13 hit points.
He's a fucking dwarf.
And that dice roll, you gave me a 17. I was like, I'm putting that in con and taking a plus 2 modifier because I'm a mountain dwarf.
Aye.
Again, you're living up to your reputation of being invincible.
See the barb's like, I want to go tails like, I grabbed the werewolf and headbutted it.
Pretty much, you were
I grabbed the hit werewolf and nutted it square in the face.
A large part of my personality is I want people to know what I do. I want songs. I want sagas told about what I do.
You talk about
I hit it with a hammer and that didn't work. I gave it a hug and headbutted it.
Wild chick.
Wild chick, yeah.
Turn on into shit.
Right.
The dogs arrived the other day. The Dungeons and Dragons. I will happily do a one shot of that at some point.
Right.
Before that, I wrote.
But after we finish Waterdeep.
Oh yes, I can call it wild chicks. I've got wild chicks, I can call it them.
You want to be my raven?
No,
That's far too
But
slow.
Charlie man.
because your raven's shite. In keeping with being yours.
You must be a raven if you think I was your raven.
Definitely belongs to me.
Definitely in keeping with you.
Well, hopefully we better now. Like,
I doubt it.
You've got a saucer, I think.
I'm up in that points.
50 and
How many did you get?
4.
Oh, that's my loss for the idea. That's my 8 that I already had.
Who's your roll for?
There's 300
Go back
XP
plus
for
your
every 200.
constitution.
Oh, right, right.
Just say it's 300 XP for everything.
yeah, 300 is getting up to 100. Yeah, more than that, we're on to.
I just the rest for next level.
Well, you just keep on all your experience. It's not, well, unless it's different from what it's always been.
No, I've looked up some books and yeah, no, just 27.
Go on, mate. Did you add your course?
Next week was down.
I've rolled a 4, so
That's the 10 is the 10.
10 is 0.
6 plus 2.
Good one. That's a good one. Waterdeep. Pick one in Waterdeep. Like an urban one. Is it possible to do an urban one? Is it actually possible to do an urban one? It's like urban rangers. They were entertaining as fuck.
Druids are called civilization. That's a bit.
You want to go take a bunch, you want to go from doing good.
I know, that's what I'm going to do.
Anyone want to buy any? So we've got loads of gold.
Through with you. I may buy another one.
You might do it there. My arm's scared. So I was thinking of that.
I already bought like.
I feel bad because I was
Like
like,
a quick nice or something or
You reckon?
Well, to be fair, I bought 3 pints in a gold. And you don't get silver daggers.
no.
Have you counted that?
Well, we left those in the scene at the crime.
Left them in the scene of crime.
Is that in a food?
Full day's rations. Just
We're getting free foods.
Oh,
getting free food because we do.
You'll have to
he's been down there.
Has he tipped off the guard about this smuggler yet?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Makes you
actually
feel
my candles. So I might buy 2 candles.
You've got that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like quite
I haven't seen it yet.
goes the.
You have all your samples when you've been in a book.
You don't think it does?
You've got,
I reckon it's an old adventure, so
I'll
it's the
sell my
adventurous
candles.
goes. It's got grass.
I'll sell my candles.
I know, but you've got a lantern.
And if anyone asks, where's the guy who's dead?
Everything else, should I?
I don't mind
That's
getting
it.
armor.
I get the dice. Trademark dice.
Can I buy a herbalism kit?
Yeah.
I couldn't find one. Herbalism kit?
Was it $2? Well, it's 20 seconds. Well, I guess a bit like this. My other character is gold 6 green, so I have to meticulously track everything.
Lewis kit,
Yeah.
I just got
It'd be.
it's 5. I've got 5 gold for Lewis kit.
Just. Most of the kits will be about the same price.
55 for a dealer's kit.
5.
5?
Yeah, it's like
Got proficiency in herbalism kit?
Nah.
what did you actually do?
You can get it, but you won't get
Nothing.
It gives you a bonus to proficiency.
If you get the hero feat or the
Herbal
it gives you hit points back.
A herbalism kit is 5 gold as well.
Yeah. I would assume most kits would be about the same price.
Herbalism kit, can you make healing potions and stuff like that? Do you make healers kit for it?
Herbalism.
Herbalism.
Proficiency with this kit is required to create antitoxin and potions of healing.
See from
Which at a higher level you will probably need a lot of.
see from the Tinker sign as well, it says we need to spend an hour in 10 gold pieces of material, but doesn't tell you what material. So.
It's just whatever you want to use, whatever you use them to make, it costs that much. So if you're making like a clockwork toys or something like that, however much it costs to make a clockwork toy. Well, this is an example from a game from a while ago. So.
Yeah. Can I take an hour when you're doing a short rest then as well on top of it? Is that what you're doing?
Well, you're just resting right now. It's just it's in between. You deciding. Well, you know.
In the morning before the muscles.
No, I'm just going to spend an hour thinking.
Okay, so
tell the bartender about the tacos. Oh,
So-
yeah, I already said that.
I done my best on man table.
Oh, that's sweet.
Now also fire.
Jesus.
Right, so the
Blocks and stuff like that, or it's just more expensive.
you figure out that the crypt is in the city of the dead, so in Waterdeep, where everyone inters their dead.
Yeah.
So that'll be the next adventure.
Yay, corpses.
That'll be next week.
Our barbarian's got a thing about the dead, I don't know about that.
They'll have gold teeth.
Yeah, but I don't want to touch the dead.
He doesn't like.
Spirits, man. Fucking.
He's a barbarian for fuck's sake.
I'm buying all sorts, man. From cow corpses around.
I don't laugh, but what's the best light armour you can get?
So that's heavy armor.
Studied.
Probably the
For a rogue,
Studied
that's
leather,
like
aye.
leather.
That'll get studied later.
something like that's pretty cheap. It's 45 gold.
I know.
And then you can sell your leather.
I'm back studying.
It's 45.
It takes all your.
I'm buying cow chops and barbarians as well.
Right, okay.
Hey, so what
These guys have got their own books and things, so.
I know what's the bottom of the room. We'll have a look.
Right. So I think that
Studded leather
What were
is
we up to go on?
45.
We all have.
Right, I think that's us for the day.
We all got 92 of them.
Boy.
And there's 50 in the 60.